Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spirit Inspires with spiritual medium Teresa Roba, your spiritual medium. So, what guided you today to watch? That's your loved ones in heaven. Again, welcome to everybody out there, Facebook and YouTube. I'm Teresa Roba, spiritual medium, your spiritual medium. And again, I want to say welcome, 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 not only from me, but from all the spirits that guided you here today. So I want to say that I got a little agenda from them that they want me to pull a couple fun cards for you. So if you want to get out paper and pencil, just to write it down. If you got a great memory, God bless you. I'm Dory from the movie Finding Nemo. Don't know where my car is when I come out of Walmart. I would need a paper and pencil, okay? So we're going to open up with Jesus always, Jesus calling, to open up the vibe, because we want those vibes up in you, all those vibes to be nice and high, because the more your vibe is up, the more you're going to really get a feeling of them with you, not with us here at the center, but with you right now, that you're are standing to the left and right. They're around you. Your heart's going to tune into that. Your spidey sense is going to go, I know you're here. I love you too. That's the message you want to give them back. Anytime you get a sign, a feeling, you know that they're with you. I know it's you. I love you too. Because every message from them is I love you. They exist. They're happy and in heaven. And they get to be citizens of heaven to travel with us in this world at any point. So they want to let you know that we haven't really lost them in that way. And they love lightening our grief, giving us that truth, right? When you get the truth, it will heal. It will instantly heal. Because you know this all on a soul level. Everything I'll ever tell you on these shows, anything you ever get from an awareness state, from spirit, you already know, you're just getting reminded. So what I need to remind you of is a little bit of a format we're going to do today. Every time I do a reading, I'm going to get pulled to a card here. If we're waiting for people to call in that got picked live here on camera for whoever donated, thank you ahead of time for your donation that you will do, and all those that donated already. I will pick a card if you... We're waiting, I'll say, somebody throw out a number 4, number 5, whatever, and I'll shuffle and pick a card. Or just say, hey, pick a card for me, and I'll pick a card. We'll see what we're going to do. The other thing I got guided by God and heaven to is to have some fun. It's October 10th, by the way, and we've got the fall energy, which is making room for what we want in the new year. So think of our bodies having rhythms and cycles. So does Mother Earth. So does energy itself, like the moon cycle. So go back to keep it simple for you is that we are affected very much from other people's energy, from the weather, from the cycles of the earth. And the fall energy that we're in, you're going to feel like you want to nest a little. You want to let go of things. You want to clean out clutter. You have projects that you've been delaying and you're thinking, let me get that done. You know, it's about completion and it's about letting go, making room for thankfulness at the end of the year, a holiness connected to what's real, which is divinity, which is energy, and then getting into that New Year's resolutions of what you would like to create for a better, healthier new year for you and those you love, you know, for everyone. So I got to do these cards just for giggles. And one is just like a fortune telling card. One is for your heart. One is for just like almost like a prophecy thing. And one is a little bit of fun. So they're all fun. You know, you take this with a grain of salt, that kind of thing. But why not? Let's do that. And I want to open up with your angel message on my calendar from your angels. And if you don't believe in them, start, because they're real. And they really are a piece of God, a piece of light, not grandparents, not people that have passed. They can work with the angelic realm, but they are not angelic. we can be like that, but not. So, okay, so think of God as cotton candy. He picks a piece of himself off, throws it out there. It becomes an angel. It's a piece of God. It's one of the many ways God could be with us all at the same time, helping us get good parking spots, right? Hooking you up, helping you through your life. So this is a calendar for, gosh, over 20 years I've used over and over and over again. And I just get God guiding me to do that. And for 10, which let's talk about the number 10. It's 1010 today. So 10 goes back to a 1. Again, 10 goes back to a 1. So that's 1, 1, 1, one's lining up like that are things lining up finally in your life. Opportunities coming to you. You're appreciating the opportunity that has already come to you. And you're thinking, I might want to do that again. Or maybe I would like that manifest, and maybe I'll manifest this. So things are finally lining up for you. When you put the 11 to the 1 and 1 together, which is a 2, it means to involve other people. Don't just think of singularly yourself. Ask people to help or ask people to enjoy with you. Okay, so that's about things lining up, working on self, connecting to God, and it's also about the way, which has to do with community, gathering, having it us going through that, realizing you don't really do much alone. Okay, so 1010 from your angel says, loving guardianship is impossible for any negative force to do. So, all right, so think about anything good going on. You can't say that's anything negative. It's not in them. If you dig all you want into the bad stuff, you're just going to find poo. Okay, you can't find any jewel drop of love, anything. Okay, the Holy Spirit, you can dig all you want into the energy of the Holy Spirit. You're only going to pull out good. It's what it's made of. So when you lean into that loving guardianship, when you look into, okay, this could be real. I would like to, it doesn't cost you anything to say, guide me, show me the way, which is highest for all. Because you don't want to be like tunnel vision, only look through the keyhole. When you open that door wide, you see the whole thing. Ask God to show you the way, not exactly what you think the way is. Okay? Just sometimes surrendering the feeling you want or the feeling you want to see for others and letting the heavens do the details is a good suggestion as well. So loving guardianship is impossible for any negative forces to do. So again, don't worry about all this good stuff happening, that it could be anything negative. Enjoy it, right? The only thing that can ruin anything that's not good is to look bad at it or to pull away from it. So if someone makes you a nice cake, the only thing that could ruin that is you just don't take a slice. You don't take a little bite and enjoy that and be grateful and tell that person thank you for what they did for you, right? So it's there for you. God is presenting that or leading you to it or leading others to give you. Be grateful. Okay, so that's what I get for that. All right, so let's do, now get out your pen and paper. Let's do a good luck card. Okay, so I'm shuffling here. And how do you donate? You donate through Venmo or PayPal. So how do you get a reading? You donate. You donate even $10 or more. And if you do PayPal, make sure you click on friends or family, because they do take a chunk of that, and, we need this to do this show every week, right? This is to finance this project that God has instructed me to do. And I go, yes, sir. And I'm on the job here. And then God guides you to see me, to come watch, getting readings, not waiting years and getting them now, for a higher purpose for you, for all good things to come for you. So Venmo is at Teresa-Roba. It's at Teresa with a capital T -Roba with a capital R. Easy, right? At Teresa-Roba. How do you spell Teresa? T-H-E-R-E-S-A. There's a T-H-E-R-E-S-A. dash Roba, R-O-B-A, R-O-B as in boy, A. And again, capital T, capital R. So hope you donate throughout the show. Hope you finance a little bit of what God is wanting us to do here to help you, help so many that will watch here and then later. And believe me, that good act of love to help others, help yourself, because self-love is good, will come back to you. It will come back. So let's see our good fortune for our hearts. Okay. So Elisa, do you mind if you tell me when to say stop?
Oh, sure.
Or what? Or not tell me when to say stop. You tell me, you say stop and I'll stop shuffling.
Stop.
Oh, okay. So we got things are not the way they seem. So sometimes we make things bigger, you know? We make things bigger. And I get this as a vet, and I'm getting this for you, don't change it. I really get that sometimes we think the worst about that person. And good people make bad decisions sometimes. Just because they made a little mistake doesn't mean that whole being doesn't love you or doesn't, want to be better, right? Forgiveness, divine mercy. It's Saint Faustina. She will help you. The first rule of forgiveness is to separate the issue or what they did and them. So you may not like what happened or what they did, but you love them. You can choose to love them separate from what happened. That's a start. That's a beginning. Okay. So things are not the way they seem, and hearts and flowers all around that. So in other words, there's good there. There's good there. Don't make, as they used to say back in the day, a mountain out of a molehill, right? So let's do the good fortune cards. This is just fortune telling, almost like a prophecy type of thing. Ready?
Okay. Stop.
Okay. It says, luck will be yours when you least expect it. Luck will be yours when you least expect it. I find that a lot to be true. I was engaged. I was going to get married. I broke it off. A couple weeks later, believe me, I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to meet anybody. And I met my husband. When I least expected, I met the one, right? So, and here we are 41 years later. Who can believe that, right? Because I only look 21. So how did I do that? So anyway, squint your eyes. Maybe you'll believe. No, that won't even help. But anyway, back to you. Luck will show up for you. Something good. You'll say, well, I feel lucky. I feel blessed when you least expect it. And so what that is a big energy of surrender. Just let it go, let God, hand it over, give the detail, let the details for God. Say, this is what I would like. This is a feeling I would like. This is what I'd like to experience. This is what I'd like to see for others and myself. And God, if it's meant to be, it's for the highest of all. I open my heart to all your will in those things, and you say it any way you want. So this is just for fun here. Let's see what else we get. One more, Elisa.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. The illness is temporary. God will return your strength and health back to you. So there's another faith surrender energy. Because when you're in that moment of getting sick, being sick, even in recovery, even if it's to quit addiction mentally or a physical thing, there's so many different things we could heal, relationships, finances in our life. This is a hope card. That it is temporary. One day you'll rejoice. Things will be balanced and good. Healthier finances, healthier mental state, healthier recovery from addiction, healthier relationships and attitude. There's so many things you can apply healing to. So that is good. So this is temporary. You're on the road to a better day. Good way to start the show. So please donate, and I hope that I'll be reading you this week, and I hope your people will come through for you. If not, if you really don't have the finances and you're just watching, just watch how the messages play out. There may be some for you. If you really get that pull to donate, you are part of the destiny that it has to be this show, that God is calling you, me, all the people that are here putting this together and helping this, because I could not do it myself, to help it be, because we need that. So we couldn't do it without you watching, without you telling others about the show, and without you donating and wanting to get a reading. So I want to thank you for that time you're donating for watching the show or being a part of it, or trying to be a part of it. So why don't we I'll read this to get it done, and then we can get right into the readings. For October 10th, I want you to feel your loved ones around you. I want you to sense God made you. God made your imagination. I want you to close your eyes if you're not driving and or using anything sharp or utensils. Okay. And I would like you to close your eyes if you want, only if you want, and imagine, use that God-given imagination for a beautiful white light shining upon you, showering all over you to your fingertips and toes, filling you up. Every muscle, every mind, every piece of your brain is saturated with the light of the Holy Spirit, shifting and changing your view in life, changing your thinking, and ultimately changing the words you use, how you affect others, and how you feel as they love you and are in your life. Compassion for others. Into your heart, healing your heart. That heavy grief is getting swept out the back door, and your heart is filled with the light of the Holy Spirit, holding that sorrow for the loss of your loved ones, hoping that you get to see them in heaven. In fact, to know that they will pick you up, but to bless that grief, to make it lighter, because grief isn't bad. We sweep away what doesn't serve you and let that go, the grief. But then the part of grief that loves them, that's why you have grief. It's the ache in your heart of missing them in the physical. That's love you're feeling. That hurt, that pain when you miss them is love. In the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man said, I know I have a heart because I can feel it breaking. And we use our heart in many ways, and to love is the greatest. And in that is sometimes loss. And we use that to elevate our soul, as we're doing it now, to feel our loved ones with them. So know that that's to be cherished. Filling your whole physical body, your organs, every cell, everything that you are to your fingertips and toes, inside and also outside. You're surrounded by the light of the Holy Spirit that shines out into the world and fills everything in its path as it grows larger and larger for miles and miles. And filling especially those you love that are alive, even your pets are being filled, as you hear the sound of my voice, with the light of the Holy Spirit, calming, blessing, healing, and filling with love. And you imagine a play like that God is in front of you, just a few feet in front of you, facing you. He nods his head. He's so happy to see you. His love is just unconditionally felt when you see his eyes just looking at you with so much love. You sense his strong shoulders that have lifted you up through all your negative experiences, carried you over them. And his kindness is always pointing you in the right direction. To the left and right of him is a row of people just off his left shoulder, shoulder to shoulder of each other, just a line of people that have passed, that love you. And to the right, again, off of God's shoulder, shoulder to shoulder of each other. Just again, another line of people that have passed that you love, that love you from heaven. You sense that they are young and healthy and strong and happy, not only to be with God and you, but with each other. You sense their pets at their feet running around. Some are your pets. One particular person steps forward, and you vividly recall their eyes, nose, mouth, face, hair, outfit that you've seen, their clothes you've seen so many times. You sense their arm stretched out and one of your hands in their hand as they hold it. And you sense their other hand pointing to their chest. And right where their fingertips touch their chest, there's a golden white light. And they say, this is my soul heart. My soul heart. All debris has been washed away. I no longer carry any ache, illness, disease, or death of the body. And even my grief of those who died before me has been washed away, for I am with them. Even you, I cannot miss you, for I am with you more now than I could ever be in my physical body, appropriately, as they laugh and look at God with a smile. Back and smiles and makes you look at God, and God smiles at you and says, I am your God. And what I tell you for October 10th, 2021, bring it to your heart, apply it to yourself, apply it to your life, and expect that you and your life will be better. Not only hear me in these words tell you what you need to hear to have a better day, but hear the afterlife along with me tell you. Trust me enough to let things happen without striving to predict or control them, and relax. Refresh yourself in the light of my everlasting love. My love light never dims, yet you are often unaware of my radiant presence. When you project yourself into the future, rehearsing what you will do or say, you are seeking to be self-sufficient, to be adequate without my help. This is a subtle sin. So common, that is unusually slips. It is usually slips by oh my gosh. So common that it usually slips by unnoticed. The alternative to the lot to live fully in the present, depending on me each moment, rather than fearing your inadequacy, rejoice in my abundant supply. Train your mind to seek my help continuously, even when you feel that you need to handle something yourself. Don't divide your life into things you cannot do by yourself and things that require my help. Instead, learn to rely on me in every situation. This discipline will enable you to enjoy life more and to face each day confidently. So, boy, I forgot my glasses there. That was a wing it moment. But I think I got most of it. That just mirrored what I got to say about your message, that you don't want to say, this is exactly what I want, and this is, I know, going to make me happy. Give the feeling to God. Give what you'd like for others and yourself, and surrender the details to God. Surrender the way it has to be, right? Because the outcome is what you seek. And even that it will happen or not, if God sees it would not be your highest or someone else their highest, it won't happen. That's what you're asking God. See, it's that part of, it's not bad to dream, it's not bad to plan, it's not bad to envision something a goal that you would like to create. But the details, don't get too caught up on how it has to happen. Surrender that over. Okay? Okay. All right. So let's get a winner. Come on, Mia. And while we're waiting for the names to be picked, right there, good. And I'm going to do some smudging. Go ahead, you can come on. This is my Mia, my grandbaby, born on St. Padre Pio's birthday, and she's awesome, smart, beautiful, compassionate, giving. You know, you're just perfect. All right, so she's mushing around all those names, and you can see there's only a few there. So it's really good to donate early because there's very few in the beginning, you know. And then whenever you get, and this is white sage, this cleanses, blesses the space, and for you, I send it to you. It should bless your life and bless you. Okay, we start out with Julie. Raphael or Raffle. Is Raffle. Julie. You're our first. We're going to put the phone number out there. Let me write your name down, Julie, so I remember. Okay, Julie, 215-39021. That's only Julie. And I want to thank Julie for donating. Where is that little thingamajig? Oh, there it is. So Julie, call 215-393-9021. And you're our first reading on Spirit Inspires. And I already feel your energy, your spirit's coming. Wow. Yeah, they're excited. Can you get me a couple peanuts or something? Oh, no, I got a banana here. It's good.
Okay.
Forgot to eat something. And a couple peanuts, and that's it. Okay, Julie. Come on. We'll put it the name in the chat room too. And I forgot to give everybody the number. I should give the number ahead of time. That way you have it written down that when you are called to get a reading in the show, you can call. Yeah. Okay. Julie?
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. Testing 1, 2. Let me get you mic'd.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2. Go ahead. Say something.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Wait, it's this way, I think. Yeah. Say something again.
I'm in the car, so I'll be home.
Oh,
in a minute.
isn't that funny? I felt somebody in the car when I did the meditation. I did. I said, if you're in the car, keep your eyes open. I really felt like somebody was in the car. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I was. I definitely was.
So I want to tell you something, though. Do you know that while you're driving, you can go, as I say, autopilot, and you can get a lot of guidance. You can get just things that have happened to you in the past just drop in. You can get a feeling of your loved ones around you, even the smell of cigarette smoke or their physical scent, even license plates will help you be somewhere that you wind up seeing something in your path that has a connection to them. So being in the car is a very kind of cool place to be when you want to connect with spirit.
Yes, that's happened to me before. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So just to refresh you in case you've never seen the show, mother is mother, mother-in-law, father's father, father-in-law, sister, brother-in-law. A mwah is not your brother or your sister. Pets and children can come through. Let me get another one here. Okay. Okay, so I do feel a father figure stepping forward, and I do feel a grandfather on your dad's side. Okay, and I know it sounds corny, but I feel a pet. I feel a pet coming through. Maybe when you were a kid or a while ago. I feel like it's a dog, but it's been gone for a while. All right. Who's the young man that's passed? Is that your brother or a boyfriend?
No, he's come through before. I think it's my grandfather.
You got your grandfather. Yeah, you got your grandfather on your dad's side. I don't know if you knew him or not, but he opened the door for you. I do feel a father figure. So that could be like an aunt, a godfather, an ex-father-in-law, somebody that was like a dad to you. Then I got pulled to this younger man that died on the younger side. Do you know if anybody was found passed, like they died in their, I hear, I died in my sleep. Who was young, who was younger that passed? Could that be your mom's dad?
My mom's dad was young when he died.
Thank you.
He didn't die in his sleep. He had a heart attack.
Well, it was like it wasn't a long, drawn out thing. It was like fell asleep done, you know?
Oh, no, he just collapsed and died.
That's it. You know, oh my God, I feel good. Oh crap, I died. Right?
Yeah, it was very unexpected.
Do you know if he was only in his 40s? Do you know if he was only in his 40s?
52.
52. Okay. Yeah, because I kind of feel like I'm the younger, like you would expect 70, 80, 90. There's also a younger guy coming in. Like I feel like 18, 20 something, very young. And I feel like, I know it's strange, but I feel like he stepped off the curb and got hit by a car, or was riding his bike and got hit by a car. I feel like I'm outside and all of a sudden I don't expect it and I get hit by something. I hate to think someone got shot, but I really feel like it might be just like as if he's outside and he gets hit and he passes. And when people come through, they don't always have to be blood related. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you know anybody that died that way?
I have a friend's dad who died that way,
Like,
and I don't know.
describe it. Was he walking
All I know
or
is
riding
I
a
think
bike?
he was shot.
Oh, was he outside?
Probably, 21, 22.
Oh, that's exactly it. That's his age. And is this friend a guy that's alive? He talks about his son. So at some point he has to have does he have a son? Does this guy have a son?
It's a friend of mine who I'm thinking of. It's her dad, and she does have a brother.
Brother, okay. Now I don't know what's going on with the brother, but know that there's something to do with like it's going to be okay or congratulations or something. I feel like there's like know that, and again, I don't know if he's second born, but yet he's his namesake. I just kind of feel like I feel like, and her too, your friend, need to hear that dad's proud of them and to stick it out or connect or be close, because I feel like they're very opposite, not only just a girl and a boy, but to the way they see the world. But I feel like they have so much history, so much in common. It's like I feel like it's important to be close, you know. Is one in Jersey?
What's that?
Is one of them live in Jersey?
My friend who I'm talking about,
out of state.
She passed away recently, but she did live in New Jersey. Yeah.
Oh, well, then it's her coming in. Oh God, so she's coming through then.
Yeah.
If she's the one giving me the information, and so she's back with her dad.
Yeah.
Get it? You know that you can add 2 and 2 is 4. They're both dead. They probably ran into each other and had nachos, you know. It's kind of like she wants to officially say it through me that doesn't even know, so you can really hold on to the faith of that, you know. And she said she cried, but she cried because she was happy, and she goes, you know, my dad, he was a bugger. Yeah, but he's funny and he's charming, and I feel like the best version of him came to meet your friend, you know. Did she die when she knew she was passing? Obviously, she says, obviously I was sick. You know, she's got a little bit of an attitude, your friend. She's got a little bit of sarcasm. You know, she's breaking my balls, but
she's pretty sassy. That was her.
That's sassy. Thing. Yeah. And she is. She's not mean at all. Not a bad bone in her body, honey. And I don't know if she was a nurse, because she says, I used to help people, and she gives me like helping, rescuing dogs, whatever, like helping kids. Did she never have children?
No, she had kids.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Did she die before she could be a grandmother?
Yes.
Okay. Because I didn't get to see the child. I didn't know what it meant. I thought she was trying to say that she didn't have children. So she didn't get to experience. Does she have girls and a boy, like 2 or 3 girls and a boy?
One of each. Yeah.
One of each. Did a little girl was born? A granddaughter?
No, her son just got married, so.
Okay, well, congratulations. See how that worked out? It was about the son and the daughter, and congratulations to the son. And here, that's her.
Yeah.
You know, he can say it too. Love to them too. Love to the son. He's lost his sister. Now I see the rough time that he's going through. The brother, get it? I'm just, sometimes I'm late to the party, but at least I show up. Okay, so I finally got the concern of the boy, right? Instead of your friend, because she's all right. She's got the free no-calorie buffet. And that they see what he's gone through. And of course, the good, you know, that's happened to him too. And then the boy girl is her kids. I keep getting girls. So know that there's going to be some grandchildren coming in, and there's definitely a girl coming for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And did she have the flu or something, or like something of the lungs? Pneumonia. Was she sick, but then she got pneumonia too? Or do you have a mom? Do you have a mom passed?
What's that?
Do you have a mom passed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Your mom's here. I'm getting interrupted.
No,
I'm like,
my mom's here. My mom's not passed.
no, who's the mom that's passed? Is it her mom? Who's the mother that passed?
I think that's my mom's friend who took care of us when we were young.
Oh, okay. All right. Go back to your friend a minute. Did she pass at home, but she was sick? The female friend that died?
My friend, yes, she passed at home.
Thank you. I got to go back. She's circling me back to her. I get someone else, if it isn't her, saying that they were sick, and really what brought them over and crossed them over was an infection, was like something like water, like filling the lungs, like almost like the flu, pneumonia. Does that sound like anyone?
She had fluid, but it wasn't from pneumonia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but she
Okay,
did.
but she was in a hospital bed, home, being cared for. She wanted to die at home. She got her wish.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I don't know if she's a CK, like a Katie, Chrissy,
Connie.
Connie. Okay, there you go. Because I got like the if they can't give me their name, and because they're all putting their energy in other places, they'll give me the first letter of their name. So know that she loves you, honey. You know, it's funny because I don't know when you met or how long you even got to hang out or whatever, but the connection's strong. I mean, she goes, we're like sisters, Teresa. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she knows
we were only friends for 5 years.
Yeah, it's you look at it that way. See, she looks at it like we were friends for 5 years.
Oh,
She said she knew you did that.
Differently.
Yeah, she knew you kind of minimized, like thinking that you could have been like neighbors living next door, get a cup of sugar, egg, like playing board games every Friday night. Like, like you got it. Like reality is you're pulled in a lot of directions, and you're raised to be goal oriented and to have all these great things that you're responsible for in your life, which are things you create. Right? You're the one that planted that seed, and then. A lot of people complain about it, but like, you're wanting all these things and they come up to enjoy life, you see?
Right.
Yeah, because you are a busy girl, she says.
Yeah.
How do you connect with February? Is February your birthday? Is February connected to her? February 21st?
February is my mom's birthday.
Oh, it's your mom. Is it February 21st?
20th.
Oh, 20th. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's like a 2. Okay. Who did you want to connect with? Because I got both her parents. And I got that other grandfather.
With Connie.
Oh, that's who you wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
I love how your family came in. She came in, the family. Because if you step back and say, okay, what is that? What is she trying to tell me? It's that you got to imagine your grandparents talking to her. Her talking to not only her dad, but your grandparents and your people, because they keep running into, I always say this, they keep running into each other, watching over you, and eventually do lunch. So she does feel like part of the family.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like she's a singer, or she's loves to be a center of attention or on stage? Did she do beauty? Was she a hairdresser? Was she a hairdresser?
No.
She showed me makeup. And somebody being like on stage. What's she trying to tell you?
I don't know. Like
singing,
she taught classes and
theater.
She did presentations and stuff. So I guess that was like
no. This is like makeup. Did you go to the theater? Did you just play to see a? Oh, I'm telling you, that's what it is. I feel like I'm seeing something on stage. It's not a concert. It's not like going to see a band at Wells Fargo. So this is like theater. I see backstage makeup. I see going on stage. I feel great. I thought that was what she was doing.
We went to shows. We went to plays and
you did
together.
Okay, that's it. I mean, I can't say I have with any of my friends. She's making me feel. I feel great. Like she's trying to give me that she enjoyed that. That's one of her good memories with you, And is July when she died or her birthday? Because she gave me July to herself.
July's my birthday.
Oh, okay. I thought she meant herself, like July birthday. Okay, yours.
July's my birthday. July is also when she got her diagnosis.
Okay. What's the charity she keeps bringing up? Is it the charity work she did? Like helping people or something?
She did, and we did some together, too.
Something together. Okay. Know that if anything continues and you think of her because she would have loved that or she was involved initially, or anything's tagged to her name, like she just wants to make a difference in the world. Yeah. The stage is the play. Her being center stage is not important. Helping people is important. Yeah. And you
With
just
permission.
she's saying you just got a sign of a butterfly. Whether you saw it on a t-shirt, you saw it on something. She says that was from me.
Okay. I get signs like that all the time. I don't
Yeah,
remember getting one like.
It's not
anyway.
one flying. It's like a decoration, something on a car, something on a t-shirt of somebody who walks by. Maybe it's yet to come. And then when you do it, you can do a little dance and tell her thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We thank her for her time.
I'm telling you, she had a little bit of a rough time, but whatever the caretaking, the medication really numbed a lot of the pain away, she's saying. She was so out of it when that would happen. She couldn't really tell you, oh, thank God I feel better. But she's telling you now, okay? And stop thinking you weren't there enough, or because really your hands were tied, you really couldn't do much.
Yeah.
Right? It was what it was, kind of thing. You know?
I kept asking her what I could do, and she's like, there's nothing anyone can do.
No, that's the way she still feels. She still feels that way. She still feels that way. There's nothing, her hands are kind of up in the air, like, what can you do? All you can do is pray, be yourself.
Yep.
You did make her laugh a lot, you know. I don't know, did she have stomach cancer? Why is she saying, don't make me laugh, my ribs hurt? Something was.
Well, she had breast cancer.
Oh, the breast cancer. Okay.
The medication destroyed her stomach, and she did have rib pain.
Yeah, there was rib pain. And
bone.
yes, and honest to God, honey, I don't think I've ever said that in a reading as much as I've read for over 25 years. She's giving me, oh, you're so funny. Oh, don't make me laugh. My ribs hurt. And that's a little window of time of a detail so specific to hear I love you, to hear that she's alive. Of course, you don't have to wait till I come pick you up and we party. We party together now. And partying is sitting there in our sweatsuits with no bra, having a cup of coffee or tea or our snacks, watching TV. You know, downtime is party time too.
Well, that's how we were at her house all the time.
Yeah,
so.
she's like, she loves that good spot. Loves relaxing, loves having her little snacks and stuff. And was she more of a tea? Why do I have to bring up tea? Lemon tea? Or lemon? Do I have to bring up lemon for some reason? The smell of lemon?
I mean, she loved tea, and she did like lemon water a lot. And
lemon water?
Lemon
water. Lemon in water. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now there's little details of her, which is her makeup, her routine day to day. You know, if that mirror's around, you see other people do it, or you feel like doing it, that could be her guiding you to do it. Okay. Just know that she loves you. She embraces your dreams and whatever goals you have, that she's going to do them with you, she says. And it's never a burden when you ask for help. It's, oh, I get to help on her end. You know, it's, oh, I get to share this moment with her. I was going to do it anyway, like she was going to stop me. I would have been there anyway, helping, but at least it's almost like, because she likes that dialogue. You kind of like have like a conversation with her, like whether, you know, people are picking up on it alive around you. You kind of go, isn't this fun? Oh, I know you would like this, you know? Yeah. Was she not married, or was she married? And who's the R?
She was married.
Who's the R? Like Robert, Rick,
R.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Who's Ronald? Robert. Did you ever know
her brother's name? Because her brother's Ray.
Raymond. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and hopefully, is he alive? Because I'm not getting him over there, and I kind of feel like it's about him.
Her dad's name was Raymond as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's about a guy. I didn't know if it was her husband. It was somebody to her side, not her dad. So it definitely would be her brother. And I kind of feel like if he doesn't like understand this, you could say you dreamt of her to send love to him, to reach out, because she knows how much he's missing her, and that she's doing fabulous. She's doing great, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if she ever took a dance class, but she showed me like doing ballet, doing jazz, like almost like she's like, I feel like she's helping little kids too. I don't know if she's teaching the dance class, because she just showed
Well,
me.
she was teaching Zumba.
Oh, Zumba, is that what it is? Yeah, it's like the stretch pants, the workout pants, like a little shirt and like the socks. Yeah. Like I feel like flash
she got
dance.
Her Zumba certification right before COVID hit.
Okay, know that she does that over there.
At the gym.
Yeah, she's teaching that. She's teaching that. Yeah. Yeah, obviously I don't know what's. Oh, that's dancing. Zumba, is that dancing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm acting like I know what Zumba is. Never. And then I realized, oh my God, it is. She knew I could probably get the dance first, dance class, then Zumba, right? Yeah. And we'll leave it at that.
Like country line dancing too.
Funny. So it's like it's her way of letting you know she's enjoying like anything that she could dream up, any goals for herself, things that made her happy. Picture her doing it. Don't think heaven has any restrictions. In fact, we're in the world of restrictions. Free will's on the other side. So let's go to the cards here, and I get pulled to this one for you. And I see all your thoughts only connected to me. So you got the card that says you have a no drop call family plan with the other side. So when you think of them, automatically you're linked. Feelings are words as well. You don't have to even go breaking down into the how to say what you're feeling. You could have a feeling and be thinking of them, and that's a message to them, right? Okay. You could actually say what you're saying, you know? Whose car are you driving?
Whose car?
Yeah.
My car.
It is your car?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you talking about, her car? Hold on 1 second. Do you have a boyfriend? No. I don't know what this means, but don't let him drive your car.
Okay.
Somebody wants to drive your car, like give him the key. I would say, like, let's wait a little bit. It's nothing bad on them. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if you're the one that likes to drive more and you'd rather than be a passenger. I just feel like don't give that car to. Is it gray or bluish gray?
My car is brown. Her car was gray. Connie's car was gray.
Hers was gray.
Yeah.
Is someone driving her car?
Her husband.
Her husband. He's driving. Oh God, he must have had an accident.
He's got bad eyes. He just told me recently one eye is getting worse.
It's almost like don't let him drive the car. It's like a bluish gray, or maybe like that smoky gray, that kind of whatever. Anyway, she's getting too much on the color. I don't know if they just got it 3 years before she got sick, blah, blah, blah. It was 5 years when they died. It's almost like, you know, he misses her so much that he likes to be in the car because it's like, like we talked about in the very beginning of your reading, hanging out with them in the car, right? You get to feel that imprint where they were, you are now, especially if you drive their car. And I feel like it's like watch it. So again, you got to reach out to him and you got to say, not only to the brother that what the message is, but to the husband.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost feel like it's peripheral vision. Like almost like
he's got something.
Like the side he doesn't see real well.
He doesn't have full vision in one eye.
And it might be his right eye. It might be his right eye. So, yeah, thank you for remembering that, because that makes her feel like you got her message. I want to thank you also for donating and being a part of our show, because without you, the messages can't come down, and they get such a kick out of coming through. You made your friend's day, Miss Connie, and all that she said to detail, she did great. Let's ring the bell for her, for Connie, for kicking some ass and dropping the mic for Spirit Inspires, right? And we're going to upload this to, am I saying it right, Dom? Upload to YouTube? How do you say it? Yep. Okay. Well, we're going to, they are, I don't do nothing. They're going to upload to YouTube, and you'll be able to listen to your reading again and again as much as you want.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. And they love you. We love you. And be love in action. And thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
All right. God bless.
All right.
And I always say, thank you, sweetheart. I always say, as Spirit inspires us, let us inspire others, right? So that was a really cool reading. You know, I kept feeling like I had to go to somebody else. Oh, thanks, honey. And some nuts. The secret of the gift. Almonds, pistachios. What's it? Brazilian nuts. Yeah, which are good for cholesterol. I just found out. And if you're watching, whoever sent me the Brazilian nuts, it's funny. We were talking on Facebook, and this woman says, "I don't know why, but I want to send you Brazilian nuts." And I was like, "Sure." You know, she says they help with cholesterol and like bring your numbers down. And she goes, "I don't even know if you have cholesterol issues," and I do. I do have a. You know, the bad is not where it should be, and the good isn't where it should be. So, yeah, that's a good thing. Brazilian nuts, everybody, if you want to lower your cholesterol. All right, so sorry about the chewing, but I have to eat sometimes, you know, and I forget to eat. It's horrible. You would never look, I look that way, but I get up and I go running around and I don't think to eat. I got a banana, banana and nuts. Oh my God. Oh my God. This plus this equals. The afterlife has a great sense of humor. I didn't even notice that. I would have caught that like right away, believe me. All right, so cheers to the afterlife. What a great start of the show. If you want to donate, Venmo is at Teresa-Roba. Pay, remember to click on friends or family, is connection, TMR, at gmail.com. And if, Lisa, I don't know if you can, but if you can put it on the chat room, that would be great. Oh, you already did. You're on. All right.
Donna did too.
Oh, thanks, Donna. My soulmate, Donna.
Yeah, we love her.
We love you, Donna. Yeah, there's some people that you meet that you just, it doesn't even, you have to hang out every day. Or, yeah, it's like a soulmate family. And you know who you are if you're watching. I don't have to call you. You don't have to call me. We just love each other. We would be there for each other if we needed each other. So why don't we do another reading?
Yep.
Okay. And thank you, Mia. I love that shirt.
Me
I want to
too.
find some
Me too.
tie-dye stuff. I've been seeing a lot of tie-dye, and I love purple. So can I borrow that shirt? I'm like, all righty. Let's get some more. Please donate. We really need you. And for us to, there's only a couple in there. We really need to make a certain amount to even do this every week. And we got it next week and the week after. So if you want to, so we got Megan, WOEHICKE. Megan, 215-393-9021. Can you please call in at Spirit Inspires? Just moving the fan a little hot over the Hollywood lights. Getting a little hot. These lights. Okay, so Megan, I'm going to write your name down so I don't forget, so I can remember. Then I'll watch our words, words have power, feelings have power, action has power. All those things kind of mix up and punch out there, and then we wonder why, things happen. I'll never forget, I was talking to this one guy at a spiritual store, and we talked for hours, or it felt like, whatever, and we were there for a while having a good time. And I said, oh my God, I got to go because my husband's going to think I was in a car accident on the way home. And I had a literally like 3-minute ride from that store to my house. I was in a car accident on the way home. A guy blew the light and slammed right into my car, sent me all the way over, flying right past the metal pole. I obviously didn't hit the pole, but gosh, that could have been it. And I heard the spirit world say, get ready for impact for a car. I heard the words like an angel talking. And I got ready because you just trust it when it's happening like that. And then all of a sudden I got the hit. I didn't see the car coming. And he says the sun got in his eyes. yeah, he didn't like the color red. He just thought he wanted to make it green. But anyway, totaled the car. I didn't have a scratch, but I was shook up. What could have been, you know? So, and the way I got to move my car from God telling me, I would have been, yeah, that would have been bad. So I would have been here. So, yeah, angels do try to help. They can't stop something, but they can guide or warn you. If you develop to listen or you care to listen. So let's get Megan to call 215-393-9021. 215-393-9021. Megan, the afterlife is calling you. They want to talk to you. So give us a call. All right, I'm just thinking what I can do. Waiting.
Pull a number. Do a number.
Well, I'm not going to shuffle. First person to say pick a card for me on the chat room, I'm going to pick a card for you in the Talking to Heaven deck for a message from the afterlife. And you can give me just the first name. Whoever says pick a card for me, the very first person.
Just text me. Just say me.
Just say me.
Okay, Megan.
Megan.
Megan I.
Oh, it's not. Okay, Megan
No, it's
I.
not the one. Yeah.
All right. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived life differently. I think that's, for me, psychically for you, I feel it's people that might have had a shorter life, and that if they would have known, you know, about not having a long life, all the things they would have said to you, all the things they would have made time to let you know they feel. I don't think it's like going to Paris. I don't think it's learning French. I don't think it's, you know, I even like, and maybe even what, like, if they made choices that would not be so good, they regret them. They would have been able to, you know, because they are somebody now that knows so much more, and they've become these people that, you know, as we all try to be, that we would make these different choices if we were met by the same choice to make. And that's right away, it's a, wow, you see your growth doing that, right? So if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So again.
You want to pick one more? We'll do both sites, like one for Kenny.
Okay, one for Kenny, sure.
Kenny,
okay, there is no such thing as death, Kenny. So you got the card with many rows of people, and it's just you have a lot of people. And you may say, I only have really that one significant person. You have many people in spirit that love you, whether they never were here at the same time period as you, generations of grandparents or great-grandparents that just admire you or knew you in heaven and watch over you. Again, family, friends, co-workers, people you've gone to school with, neighbors, just people that you've touched. You may not even know that you've affected them in a good way. They're reaching out and saying they love you, you know? There's no such thing as death. Death is of the physical body. The soul remains very much alive, stepping away from the physical body and, you know, living on, as this whole show is about, right? And I will say everybody gets so excited about talking about where you go, or just the fathom the truth of what that could mean, or the details of it. What could it be, the experience, you know? And you envision it, or you try and feel what it could look like. I always say, what about where you came from? Like, I think that's intriguing on its own as well. Like, where, I don't believe down from mother, you know, from the alien ship, you know, or I don't believe that we just showed up and we were an abyss, nothing, and then we existed. The reason we forget the glory of heaven, as we choose to call it heaven, who knows, there isn't even an official name, but the area of where we used to live before we got into the body and became someone who lives on the earth plane, you know, it's so beautiful. It's so freeing. They always tell me to tell people, we can't get a paper cut or burn toast. Tell them we're good. You know, we're in a world that can't hurt us. We can't get sick, even have a hiccup, you know, stub our toe, right? So that is so beautiful if we really remembered all that, beautiful color, everything, this would look so bad. We couldn't see the glory here. It would be shadowed by all the great things on the other side. So I guess we're going to have to move on. I've talked enough to help Megan show up. Hopefully she'll donate again and be able to be a part of another show, but we're going to have another winner here. Let me get this out of the way for you, sweetie. Okay. Hi, my Mia. She's so great. I always want to spend more time with you, Mia. Nona's so busy. At least we get to see each other doing the show, right? And whenever we can. Okay, we got Patricia Knight. I can do that name without screwing it up. Knight. I can actually hear you screaming out there. So you know you were picked. Patricia Knight, come on down. The price is right. Call 215-393-9021. Oh, I could feel this one. This one she's calling. I can feel it. It's funny. Patricia, 215-393-9021. I know we have a couple minute delay until you hear me say that. How much fun is it today? Everybody enjoying the fall weather, the nice cool air, but the sun's still out, and the colors on the leaves falling. I always have a mixed emotion when I see the leaves falling. One is I always think of Halloween and all the scary movies. And then the other one is like, it's just so romantic. Okay, Patricia, welcome to Spirit Inspires.
Hi, Teresa.
Did you go? Oh my God!
I said yes to FL because I literally just sent my donation in.
Oh, you did? Wow. Timing is everything. Timing is. So you were I literally felt like paging Patricia, calling from the afterlife, like they were calling you. And so they were kind of going, so what? Other people donated before you. Everybody at every minute of the show all has an equal chance of being picked when we pick, as long as your name's in the bowl. So I want to thank you for being a part of the show. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I feel how they love you. And if a father figure decides to lean forward, remember, it could be a father or father-in-law. A mother figure leaning forward is a mother-mother-in-law, sister-brother, sister-brother-in-law. A is not your brother or your sister. You can have pets come through. You can have children that made it or didn't come through. Okay? I do feel a mom right out of the gate. I get mom. So who's the mother figure that's passed? Is that your mother-in-law?
No.
Okay, well, I hear mom, really, and she had an older passing. She had a longer life. Her name begins with an A. So she Margaret, Mary, Maureen. Is that a grandmother?
Margaret is my mom. I have an Aunt Margie who passed away later in life.
Okay. And your mother alive is Margaret?
Yeah.
So they literally said
Margaret.
mom.
She's alive.
Okay, so they said mom, and they said her name. So I don't have to ask for anything else to know. They're saying, I kept getting like this, hello, the afterlife wants to say hello. Like they were calling to the living. They wanted to say hello to the living, And sure enough, the same theme is happening here in your reading. They're calling out to your mother because they can bring up occupation, name, emotional reference, however they get you to think of that person. And they've crossed, they're alive. It's without a doubt a hello to.
Okay.
So your mom just got a big hug from her sister, right? And is she fourth born, your mother, out of 5?
No, she was the oldest.
Your mom?
Yes.
Your mom is the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Who's fourth born?
My uncle.
Okay. Is there like another child after that as well? No. Okay. Ask your mom if she knows if her mother had a miscarriage. Okay.
I could ask her. She's July. So
I know. Remember, we talked about that. There was a hello. The first message, sweetheart, is a hello to your mother, Margaret. You understand that?
yes.
I got that from what I heard and what you.
Still alive on my mom's side too, so I could ask her.
Okay, well, just know that I got a hello from the other side. I heard Margaret, Mom. I thought it was your mom coming through. You said, "Oh my God, that's my mother's name. That my mom is alive." So then I said, "Okay, who wants to say hello?" And I got her parents, and I got and I'm one of two. I got more than me. Like a lot of kids. 5. So if there's 4, I would ask your mom to see if she knows, or if she could ask someone if there could have been that extra child somewhere. I mean, like your grandmom, her mother would have had a miscarriage.
Right.
Yeah. And does she have 2 brothers? One is passed as well. Isn't an uncle over there? I hear I'm her uncle from the same side. Been to somebody it could be, in other words, your mom's brother-in-law could be a brother by a lot, or a brother-in-law. Brother figure could be a brother or a brother-in-law. So your uncle on your mom's side could be your mom's brother or your mom's sister's husband. So know that he's there too. Okay?
Okay.
Yep. And did you have a little girl and name her after your grandma, middle name?
I didn't. I named after my grandma.
Oh, so it's almost like I feel like I'm reading your mother because I'm getting like you had a little girl and you decided to name her after her mother, which would be your grandmother. So your mother decided when she had you to have your middle name after your grandmother?
My first name.
Oh, your first
Patricia.
name.
My grandmother's name is Patricia.
Oh, there you go. So look, that's her way of saying she loves you. I feel like she didn't have a whole lot of time here with you, if any. So know that there's that. I love you. Don't think I don't know you. I know you. I think you're great. You wear that name proudly, Patricia. Now, are you a school teacher, or did she teach school?
My mom worked in a preschool for many years.
Preschool, many years. Okay. So again, she's talking about her daughter. I feel again I'm reading your mother. But again, she's choosing to, because the way this always happens, there's no mistake about it. She got you on the phone on the show today, right? This all happened because of their plan. So know that she wanted to say she loved you. She knew you got a kick out of telling your mother all these things. It's being recorded. It's going to upload to YouTube. She can watch it live if she wants, the recording of it, what happens now, and watch it herself. Her mother's giving her all these messages. Because I kind of feel like she's super proud of her. Do you know she died only in her 70s, like 77, 78? Your grandmother?
I think she was in her early 70s.
Okay, because she goes, at least I made my 70s. I was rooting for higher than lower, but that's okay. Okay, hold on. Why do I feel blood coming up, like bleeding of the esophagus? Oh my God, coughing up blood. Was anybody found passed? Ooh.
Actually, my grandma was just diagnosed with esophageal varices.
Yeah. And I don't know, I'll act like I know what that is, but I do. But
it can cause like a lot of bleeding.
A lot of bleeding. Okay, there you go. Because I'm getting like a visual vision of blood and I hear esophageal. So it's like coughing up blood. Sometimes when I taste blood, they show me blood like that. There's an unfortunate way of dying. And but now I can rule that out. It's just that they see what's going on with her, And is this on your dad's side?
My mom's side.
Oh, it is your mom's mom. Okay. So it's got to be her father then has passed. Because I kept getting parent coming in for her. And I thought it was the two of them. I thought it was your grandmom speaking as well. How long ago did your grandfather pass?
7 years ago this October.
Okay. October. It's October, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So you think he might have arranged this a little bit? Now, I don't know if it was actually like the 8th or the 2nd, but because I know the odds are being here. I feel here. So was it in the beginning of?
Yes.
Like
6th, I believe.
Thank you. Think of us in the 10th of October and you got to the 31st. So there's like 9 days it could be, or it could be 21 days, you know? So he's saying before the 10th. I don't.
Yes, the 6th.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to do this. Hold on. I keep losing it here. It keeps hiding under things or behind things. That's for your grandpa. Okay. Is he Poppy or Pop Pop?
Papa.
Papa. Because he goes, I'm not grandpa. It's sort of like a P. Papa. Okay. I like him because he has a little bit of a quirky, like he shows me cards. He shows me like he has a joke, but he can be very serious. Like he's definitely old fashioned that if he said, you know, lights out at 9 o'clock, I'd have him off at 8:55. But I do feel like he has that like kooky, funny personality as well. And I think more of it came out when he was a grandpa, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cute. I keep it. So think of you said your mom is the oldest. Does she have a younger daughter, a sister that's the baby, or the youngest daughter? Is she Katie?
There's the youngest daughter. There's 4 of them, but she wasn't the youngest.
Right. Your mom, I think you said your mom was the oldest, not the youngest. The youngest a boy. Who's the youngest girl?
It would be my Aunt Kim.
Oh, Kim. I should know a Kim because I got a Kim later that's coming to the center. I had 3 Kims this week in the reading. Kim is this week's name. In fact, I told my granddaughter on the way here in the car, I said, I want to teach you about serendipity. I said, and I gave the Kim story, you know. Of course her name is Kim. Okay, hold on. Did she have a problem having babies and then finally have a child, a boy?
She had
like later in life.
Children and miscarriages.
Yeah, it's like I see later in life she finally. I just feel like it's not like sometimes you feel like a perfect life is the white picket fence, a boy and a girl, a steak for your husband for dinner. I just feel like she did things differently. Whatever that means, you know. And I'm just giving it to you. Who did you want to connect with?
I don't know, really. I usually want to connect with my dad.
Your dad, okay. Was he really young? Was he only in his 50s?
Yeah.
Okay. He's very, can I teach you something now about him?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to not feel like he's there, but he is. He's very light, but it doesn't mean not strong coming through. It's just it's hard to explain, but it's his state of being is the best way I could say it. Like, it's just the way he feels when he's around you. He doesn't have any, like, it's me, an SOS, I call it, like a spirit needing to say they're okay. Like, he's very kind of relaxed. If he wasn't here, oh my God, he's perfected that in heaven. I kind of feel like he wants you to know he's only around you appropriately. And when he is, half the time you don't even know he's there or you don't sense him. He says, don't get caught up in the theatrical part of this. Like when you see movies, things are levitating. Oh my God, if things levitated, I'd be out. You know, in fact, if things start levitating, Patricia, don't call me. Okay. It's a joke. You can call me. I'll help you if I can. But like, you got to understand that. Actually, don't call me. If it's the the maid that doesn't do windows, I'm the medium that doesn't do demons. I work with the light. That's it. But all jokes aside, your dad is very calming for you. I feel like he helps balance your mind, balance your life. Get the Jerry Springer out of the way. He's very balancing. You know, I don't know if the name Michael is connected to him at all, but Archangel Mike. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
go ahead, because Archangel Michael is literally it's the essence of Archangel Michael. He's the balancer. He's the Libra scales of justice, the one that restores order, chaos and dark and brings in the light, protects you. Just like a dad would want to protect you, And why I get the name, the 5'6", 5'6", 5'2". Did something happen when he was 52 and then he died at 56?
He died at 53.
Oh, okay. What's the 6 then? Is it June for him? 16th? What's with the 6 in it? A 26, 16th? Is that your birthday?
No, my birthday's the 5th.
Yeah.
6th. I don't know.
Are you June?
Not connecting with June either.
Okay. 56. If I said 56, just write that down somewhere. I don't know if that's when he was born. In 1956, I don't know. I just got 56 so clear I can't ignore it. And then pulled back to that 52, like the beginning of the 50s. Age, Okay.
I know my stepmom just had a birthday, so I don't know if she is 56.
Okay. Okay. Why do I see a spot on the lung? Like I'm seeing an x-ray. Was there a tumor or like a spot behind the lung or something?
Not that
Okay.
No, he died.
Don't say how he died. Hold on one second. I'm going to tell you, somebody's coming in with your dad that never smoked, but because I don't know if they were a coal miner, I don't know if it's a great-grandfather or a grandfather, I feel like they found something too late, and that's it. They died very quickly after. Because where it was, they couldn't operate. I feel like it's behind the heart, behind the lung. And I feel like it's a little advanced where it was just too late, like finding out stage 4. And is anybody Francis, like Frank? Is that his dad?
Frederick.
His father. Right?
I think it was his father passed away from a pulmonary embolism.
In the heart or around the lungs?
In the lungs.
Or maybe that's that dark circle that's hidden, not being able to get it, and then shortly after dying. Okay. And he's Frederick, right?
Yeah, they both were.
Oh, okay. There you go. F like Frank. Okay. Was anybody a security guard? In the military, policeman?
My grandfather was in the military.
Military, okay. Do you know if he got an honor, especially like worth mentioning kind of thing? Because we honor everybody that ever did even a second in the military. But I almost feel like a special. Was he Navy?
He was Marine.
Oh, Marines. He gave me that feeling, not Air Force, not Army. And I'm like, I got it. Navy. Marines. I'm going to act like an idiot for you. Is Marines water?
No.
That's land. Land is Marines. It's just a different just order of military. Okay. I don't know too much about Marines to bring that up a lot. I know. They're just telling me. Are you second born? Or third born? Or second born girl? Third born?
So, yes. I'm third born, but second girl.
Love it. I said, come on, Dad. She knows you're with her. I know you're with her. Help seal the deal. Like, let's give me something so detail oriented. There's no way she can't believe. That's for your dad, not for me. I'm just the pencil they write with. There you go. You have no idea how much your dad loves you, sweetie. I mean, he loves you so much. I feel like he couldn't speak or he couldn't say, he didn't get a chance to tell you how much he loved you. You see, the way he died. And you getting every day to throw out, I love you, Dad, I miss you. You have to know he feels that. He knows it as you're saying it. He has a gift from God to feel every drop of love inside your heart and soul for him, inside himself. So he can feel all your love inside himself all the time. That's one of the reasons why heaven feels so good for your father. So he, because of the gift, knows more than you how much you love him. He knows more than you how much you love him. Take that in, let that heal that part of your heart that needs to be healed, and rest in it. To never go into the what ifs, the shoulds. Do you understand? Because were you there and saying it's okay, but then you left and you weren't there at his last? I feel like you were there right before he died somehow, but right at his last breath, you weren't there.
I made it there 10 minutes before he passed away.
Okay. Did you step away and then come back?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he waited. I don't know if it's to go to the bathroom, honest to God, honey, but he waited for you to leave just for a moment because he couldn't bear to leave with you there. But you had just enough time to say like things like whatever you said in your heart and your mind, or it's okay to go here. I know you waited for me, you know. Was he transported somewhere, then transported somewhere else? Was he at home? Was he at home, but then he was taken somewhere to pass, but then they took him from there to somewhere else even?
He was sick for quite some time, so he had a lot of...
Okay, so whatever that last decision of where he finally is going to be comfortable and pass, know that it was the right one. That all the back and forth or this and that, you know, decision didn't make him die sooner. It's all just part of what you all had to work out to feel good that you did as much as you could. And him too, you know. You know, are you married?
I actually just signed my divorce papers.
Oh,
yesterday.
okay. That's what he's talking about. Because he keeps giving me back and forth, not married. Were you second guessing that? And then something happened and you said, oh, okay, I'm making the right decision. And then you ended it. You almost went back to him?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Did you wind up having a son and then a daughter with him? Or a son with someone else and a daughter with him?
No, we have twins. Boy, girl.
Oh, boy, girl, you did. Okay. Because I didn't understand how they're separate, but they're together. Like, okay, maybe it's two different relationships, but they're twins. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They were meant to be here, and you were meant to be in that relationship. This is not a mistake, and it's not even a bachelor degree. It really is. You were in love. Shock. But you were really in love. He was in love with you. Okay. His decisions was like making it bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Good people make bad decisions. Because how could he do that to me? How could he do it to the kids? He's sick, honey. He's not well, right? You know, doesn't he have a job too that he would fly around or travel a lot? Or did he have a job when you first? Okay.
He like goes to different job sites, so maybe that's.
Oh, okay. Because he's all over the place. You know,
Mm-hmm.
He's over here, then he's over here, then. Why do I feel like he was just on a plane?
Say that again?
Why do I feel like he was just on a plane?
I was just on a plane.
Oh, you were just on a plane. Okay. Because I'm getting a plane and I get your dad there and I get like, I'm sitting right there. I'm watching everything that's going on. And I thought he was like watching what he was doing. He's just there for you. You know, was it a very short, like only a 4 or 5 day kind of thing?
5 days.
5 days. Thank you. And were you, it was a little bit of a vacation too, but did you visit a sister or who's the girl that you got to see when you were there?
Wow. I actually was for my sister's bachelorette party.
All right, honey. If your dad gave me the daily number right now, I don't care how many people here are making this happen. And I would have to go to the nearest Wawa just for a second or whatever. I know we're going to play the lottery. I don't usually do it. So, and play that for you and me. He's that good. Wow. This is where we go. Wow. That's why we do the show live, unedited. Right? That's why we just.
That's why I was hoping he really is only around when it's appropriately.
Only appropriately, please. Think of yourself. Actually, make it personal. Bring yourself to the afterlife. Feel yourself in the grandeur of heaven. Being able to participate here and not lose anything. Never have to go through grief, right? And would you want to? No. You would be like, okay, I'm out of here.
Wow.
Right? All right. So I can't end this any better than your dad did for you right now. honest to God, honey, all the deep personal details. I was literally on a plane. Where am I going? Did you go to Florida or something?
I'm from Florida.
Oh, you're from Florida. Okay, because you get the Floridian. Oh, wow. So you sound like you're right in front of me, sitting right in front of me. Okay, this is for you. Oh, I feel healthy and happy. And it's a guy standing on top of a rock with his arms out like this going, woohoo. So he definitely wants your attention. Remember, stop waiting for the house to shake. Is that you, Dad? No. Pass the salt is more your dad's style. If you just listen in the heart, think of it as a heart whisper or heart knowing. A thought that just jumps in between your own thoughts that you know isn't you, but feels like your dad. It has your dad's energetic fingerprint all over it, his personality, what he would say, Don't think you're making it up. Embrace it and say, I love you too. And that's, and have that dialogue, So he's healthy. Picture him healthy and happy, right? He's not, because the last time you saw him, he was struggling. To give you that update, what a great way to do that today. And that October connection with Frederick. The October was your mom's dad, but then you got your dad's parents. Isn't both his parents passed?
Both of his parents have
Thank you. There's the couple. I kept getting grandma and grandpa like arm in arm coming in. I thought, wow, her mom's alive. And who was that grandma and grandpa? And I just realized it's your dad's side, Did your dad actually die before your grandma?
I was talking to my aunt about them because my dad passed away really young and both of his parents passed away young. So I was trying to get more history on them.
And here they are. Here they are embracing you, telling you that they're with you. And who's a fan of, we love to travel, but sometimes the road to get there and the road home's a little challenge. So your dad's right on the job, being a good dad, protecting and being by your side, enjoying your life with you too, hon.
Yeah.
So anybody that's on Facebook right now that we lost the connection, we're going to get that back. All right. What about YouTube? We're okay. Fine. Good. So what a joy to speak to you today. You are just an angel on this earth, girl, Patricia. And know your worth. Know that not to look down at others because of that, but to it's okay to praise yourself, to know that you are be proud to be loving, Good people don't finish last. Good people don't die first or die young. All those sayings, that piss on all being good. There is no such thing as being too nice. Do you understand all those things I'm telling you right now?
Yeah.
You are with you at the end of the day, more with yourself than anyone. So if you're with someone nice and kind and funny and cute, then you're having a better day than someone else who isn't, aren't they? Aren't you?
Right.
Yeah? Yes. My mom's an English teacher. She's probably in heaven going, aren't they? What? I feel my dad correcting me because we always had to speak perfect English because my dad was your mother's an English teacher, and look they never condemn, they always laugh at life with us, and they're laughing with us. So bye, Dad. Bye, everybody. It was so nice to know your pets, everybody from your husband's side, whenever that happens, even when you get divorced, sweetheart, know that the people that love you from his side still love you. You don't lose all that love. They understand what the life choices here could be,
Right.
Right. And is there an August birthday? Hello to one of your kids?
My niece.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I almost feel like when you got together, it was somebody's birthday. Had not when you got together, but had just passed, and you cut a cake for them. So they were there at all that festivity. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, call me anytime. Spread the word about the show. I'd love to give you another reading if that should happen, and help God do this through the show by telling everybody about it. Okay.
I will do. Thank you, Teresa.
All right. God bless. Keep talking to the other side because they can hear you, and only appropriately, right?
Yeah, only when it's appropriate.
Yes. So take showers, right?
Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye. I always say only when it's appropriate, so take showers, you know. Yeah, because I swear when I first got this gift, I used to have people walking in front of me on the street. I'd hit my brakes. Oh my God. So much hit big when all this happened. We had to have some ground rules. I remember one young guy, actually probably like 18, 19, a little bit of a goofball, you know, I'm sure it didn't mean any harm, but came in and started laughing at me in the shower. And I was like, get out of here, you know, that's crossing the line, you know. So we really got an agreement, the other side and me as a soul, you know, where this is what I do. I don't devote my whole life to this process. They know if they can get their loved ones to me, whether it's at the deli or at a party or whatever, at the mall, I will speak for them. It's not all about the money, but then also they pull the hearts to want to connect by call and getting a reading, you know? So it's all their plan, really. When you think it's you making the appointment, it's really God's plan, you know, the afterlife's plan to communicate with you. All right. So let's do another one. Can we do another one? Please, if you get anything out of hearing that reading with her and her father, if you can donate just to do through this process to help so many that need ears to see me, what good are you doing? You're doing so much good, and know that good karma goes out and fires back, giving you something great in your life. That's a fact. It's energy. You put out good, you come back good. Now, do bad things happen to good people? Of course it does. But it's part of why you were born, to meet those challenges, to get through them, to lean on each other, to help each other. We were born to need God. We were born to need each other. So that's just a fact of why we left such a world that we don't need to look both ways when we cross the street, kind of thing. Because again, you can't get a paper cut or burn toast. So we need somebody to pull a. You want to go get Mia?
Yeah, we can do another reading, or we could pull a card.
Let's pull a card. Let's pull a card. Go ahead. What do you want them to say? Pick me or me?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do
Say
that.
me if you want her to pick a card for you.
Okay, we're doing good with time. You want to say ME on the chat, whether it's Facebook or whether
I don't know what the name is, but it's
you can spell it.
ARABESQUE dance one. Oh, okay, yeah. Do you want to do that one?
Sure. It's say it again. I thought I could remember, but when you got to about the eighth letter, ARABESQ. Wait, ARABESQUE. Okay. SQUE. Okay. Whoever that is, just know that I'm going to pick a card. No, I'm going to pick a card for you. Okay. And the same card I just picked at a 44. That's kind of cool. There is no such thing as death. And this just went off. The computer just went off. Okay. Facebook. Yeah. So there is no such thing as death. So dead is a 4-letter word in heaven.
Oh, I thought you said it was at 100%.
She did bring the charger.
Okay, I have my phone and it's charged.
Okay.
You can do Facebook on my phone. Well, I made sure it was charged just in case we needed it. And we have the charger. So if anybody, if you tell Lisa to go on Facebook and say, we're going to get that up any second. Okay. It's funny because the very beginning of the show, the spirit world was saying you could have a vision of what you want, but don't be so particular about every detail of it. Because sometimes if you imagine every detail, you're relying your happiness on everything going the way it should go. So if it doesn't go exactly the way you envisioned, then it's a failure or it's not good. So you don't want to set up to feel that way, right? So look at us here. We're doing the best we can. We're setting everything up. We're trying to help people. And the one laptop charge goes. So we're setting up my new camera, which has beautiful lenses. Look. My son Anthony and my daughter-in-law Lynn got a new phone for their daughter.
Yes.
And we all got a new phone because of that. And Nonna made out and got a beautiful phone. So I needed it because my other phone, I didn't want to complain or anything, but my one phone that I had right before this, just to fill time where we're getting this all worked out, I could only do speaker. So if you called me, I had to put you on speaker. I couldn't hear you. So it was nice because I have my game on there, my Wizard of Oz. I can go on YouTube and Facebook and say hi and post things, or when God guides me to pull a card or do something, I love going live and just pulling a card for you guys. Or when I get a special message to give, I love being able to do that instantly through live on Facebook.
You want to pick a card for Nicole?
Nicole, here's your card. And oh, I love this card. Now I have no pain. And there's yellow tulips. Yellow is child, and tulips is the Easter season, which is April or March, like March, April. So a March, April connection to anybody. Ooh, okay, I got two cards here. They stuck. I'm like, why does it feel thicker than? And I went like this, and sure enough, there's two cards. So you got two messages. Now I have no pain, and the other card is we have been together in dreams. And I teach this when I talk about using angel cards to connect with the light beings of heaven, that if you go to pull a card and there's more than one card, do not put one back because they have more to say to you. So know that we've been together in dreams and I have no more pain. And again, this is a very Easter flower. So if there's an April, March connection to you or them, or anyone you feel like it could be a hello to, translate that as a message of a hello or that they're with you. Yellow is child. So if you feel like you're a child too, like a grandparent or parent, or it is your child, know that they're at peace. They're at peace. It's all love, you know. And if you're the child figure, know that they love being that maternal, paternal figure in your life spiritually to watch over and help and assist when and if they can. We have been together in dreams. So you might have woken up and said, oh my God, I dreamt of that person, you know, and to hold on to that, especially if it's joyful. Again, in the beginning, they had me talk about this. You put your hand in the Holy Spirit, the bag of the Holy Spirit, grab something and pull it out. You'll always have good because it's what it's made of. The Holy Spirit can never have any darkness in it, you know. It's made of light completely. So if you dream of the other side, it's typically not like 100%, always a positive experience. Even if you're getting warned about something, you know, like the one reading, they warned the husband, you know, please call the husband, let him know something about the, you know, being careful driving her old car. There's a little bit of a fender bender there, wanting to, you know, avoid that. So take every symbol you get in a dream, break it down and what it can mean. It's a little bit like playing charades with the dead. But that, okay, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. So why don't we get Mia to pull another name, because we want to get to as many people as we can today. So we got to pray for the eagles too. They're eagles. I love Ertz and I love Hertz. And I thought Hertz and Ertz, that's got to be a thing. We're going to have t-shirts. We're going to have banners. They're going to be a great formula for the Eagles if the plays could let them be a great formula for the Eagles. So come on down. Give us another name. That psychic hat on, that intuition. Use your soul to tune in. What piece of paper is meant to be the next reading? The next opportunity to talk to their loved ones. Sue, Menill. Sue, Menill, Menill. So Sue, you are the next reading, 215.
What's the last name?
Oh boy, hold on. Menill. Menill. Sue.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. Congratulations, Sue. You're our next session here, the next opportunity to connect with who wants to come in for you. And how do they know that we're talking to Sue? Well, they arranged the whole thing. They planned this. They got her to donate, and they guided Mia's hand to pick the name. This was always destined to be her moment to connect. And then hopefully they guide her to call in, and there you go. But there's always free will, right? Sometimes you get to stick around and watch the show, and then 215-393-9021. Write that number down in case you're the next reading. 215-393-9021. That way you can call right in and we can get right to your reading. And I'm very patient. I'm good. We have a couple minute delay. By the time she even hears her name, it could be right now. So I'm patient. And what else could we talk about? There you go. Good, because I was running out of things to say. Okay, so Sue, is that you? Oh, I hung up on her accidentally somehow. I pushed on, and then I pushed the well, I did it actually.
Mercury retrograde.
Is it Mercury
Yeah,
retrograde? Oh God, when do you know when it started? Around like a couple days, a week ago.
I know it ends on the 18th.
It ends on the 18th. Oh, everybody that wants to, if you're curious, go on YouTube and look up Mercury retrograde. What is it? And get a little bit of insight there. Oh boy. So yeah, things get canceled, things, communication.
Call back, Sue.
Call back, Sue. I don't even know how to get who called, and it is off. So I'll just see. Okay. I know what I could talk about. I could talk about a couple things. One, we're talking to a friend of mine, John Toth, and we're trying to figure out.
It was September 27th, I think it started. Sorry,
September
it just popped in my brain.
27th. Okay, September 27th it
So
started.
October 18th.
Mercury retrograde.
I didn't even look it up. It just popped in my brain.
Okay,
I was like,
good. Well,
"Wait."
thank you. John
Yeah,
Toth and I are chatting back and forth through text. I'm getting guided, and he's getting very strongly guided to do a little tours of the shrines again, like do little gatherings. It's outside. It's COVID's getting better. Thank God. So sad. I'm having spirit show up a lot. People dying of COVID. Oh my gosh, the last year I've had a lot of spirit come in. Last few months even that have passed. It's so sad. But the shrines are Our Lady Czestochowa in Doylestown. If you're wondering what the three shrines will be that we're going to meet and give you a walkthrough. It's Our Lady Czestochowa in Doylestown. It's going to be Saint Mother Catherine Drexel in Ben Salem. We're actually talking to the owner and seeing if we could do that. And then they're always open to it, which is great, which is St. Padre Pio in Bartow, PA. And we could always meet here for some people, and they could follow us over, or we can meet them there because they may be closer to the shrine. We'll work all that out. It's $10 a person, and 100% goes to the shrine. So it's $10 a person. Obviously, if you want to donate more, we would give them more. 100% is given to the shrine that day. Whatever you give us pre that day or that day, all to the shrine to help the shrine stay afloat. Okay? And it's great because then you get the chance to get there, feel more confident driving there, feeling like you know the place a little bit, and you can feel like you can go on your own, And you learn about the saint. You learn about a couple things, you know. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. Oh my God.
What?
I literally picked up. I'm telling you, hitting the green. And it's wow.
Does it show her number and you can call her?
I don't know. Can you see? You want to see if you know how to do that? I don't know. I know there's a click up and down, and I don't know if it's the last number that called or it's the one way back. I never know if I'm starting at the beginning or the end.
350. So what time is it now?
Yeah,
It's 3:52, so that could be
let's
it.
try to call her.
Can you get her on the phone if you can, and then hand it to me when you got her.
She's calling us.
She's calling us. This is Mercury retrograde. Live and in person. It's
maybe I'll try
failed
to pick it up for you.
communications, like misunderstanding, things break sometimes, you know. Oh, that's Mercury retrograde. Being late to somewhere,
Right.
you know, things
Battle it with positivity though,
Yeah.
as a force to lessen it.
Yeah, battle, great set. Love the way you said that, Elisa. Battle it with positivity to lessen it. Excuse me, because everything's a recipe. You know, even though that does show up, you can add your own energy to it to shift it and change it. You know, being polite and stepping out of the way is a good one too, right? We got a call. We got a ring-a-ding-ding.
Hi, is this Sue?
This is Kathy.
Kathy.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Kathy.
Yeah, we're doing a
We're
live
trying to find
show.
Sue on the live show. I'm sorry. Well, God bless you. Enjoy the show, okay?
Okay, so I just got to keep trying.
Well, it's you don't call, you donate, and then you get a chance to be picked. Okay?
Mercury retrograde. Okay, so if you're watching
it will be
right
Virgo
now for
and
you, I'm
Virgo,
going to
and
pick a
it's in
card
the
from the
description, or it's
afterlife
like
for
in
you.
the
So think of
show,
somebody
like,
who's
when
passed,
people post,
and
you'll
we
see
are
it.
so
Okay.
connected. So think about what I do for a living. I'm the pencil that they write with. And what they're doing is giving you a connection that you already have and validating it, right? In fact, I call it their soapbox. Every now and then they get very, very excited about something.
That might have been her calling, sorry.
Okay. And what it is now is like, don't let any medium or any psychic, and this is the afterlife telling you, don't let any medium or any psychic convince or help you feel that you have a bigger connection to us than you do. So know that you have a bigger connection to your loved ones in heaven than I'll ever have. And I'm just validating the gift through me that God blessed me with, that I'm honored to have in me, is being used to validate your amazing connection. So we are so connected. And if you look at the bottom of the card, if you can make it out, it's orbs, it's little bubbles. And okay, and top donation, I just got a reminder that our top donation at the end of the show will definitely get a reading. So let's say you do 20, do 21. You've already done put in 10 or 20. Do another 10, but make it 11 so it adds up to 31 or 21. That you get that extra dollar in, that you get to be the top donator. And again, you can donate whatever you want, whatever you can afford, as long as it's 10 or more, you are eligible for a reading. Again, top donator. If you are guaranteed reading today here on Spirit Inspires. So we need who? Sue to call.
Sue M.
Sue M, give us a call here, 215. 393. I didn't forget. I thought you were telling me to say something. I know my phone number. I'm not going to. 215-393-9021. Yeah, there's a reason they gave me this gift. There's so much space available for me to hear them so clear, and I never shut up. We'll pick Teresa. Okay, we're going to have to move on. Okay, so maybe Sue next. Thank you, everybody, for your donations. It does enable us to do this every week. In fact, next week and the week after, we are doing the show. The 10th, the 17th, and then the 24th. So mark your calendars, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Spirit Inspires live on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay? So, Mia, we need to get another winner here. Okay. And maybe it's your name. So listen up. Have that number handy, 215-393-9021. We have that's who we did this person already.
Pick another one then.
Okay. That was our first reading.
She probably donated twice.
Unless if they donate for other people, they have to put their name in it because
correct.
we have to make it fair. Okay, Mandy Spross, Spross. Mandy, yeah, can you get all this paper? There you go. Your sweetheart. Here you go. Randy, what did I say, Randy?
You said Mandy.
Oh, Mandy.
Is it
Sorry.
Randy?
Mandy. I'm making her
Okay,
name.
Mandy
I'm
with
just
an
changing
I.
her name, Mandy Sprouse, Spross, I believe it was. Mandy, give a call, 215-393-9021. And I hope everybody's enjoying this time of year. It's such a pretty time. There's a place, if you're in our area, called Peace Valley. Take a trip there. It's such a beautiful, inspiring location. And help me God, I am not going to hang up on this girl. Green to, hello? Hello? Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm just making sure I'm not hanging up. Now I'm going to go speaker. Hello?
Hi, this is Mandy.
Hi, Mandy. I did everything in really slow, step-by-step detail so I would not lose you. I don't know what was going on with the other one. I think they were shook up that maybe it wasn't the person calling in and they accidentally get me live and they hung up, got nervous. So welcome to the show, Mandy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been really anticipating this.
Oh, good. Well, then you were getting those chills and shivers, saying those hugs from the afterlife, saying you better get ready because you are getting picked today.
I am. I'm actually shaking right now.
Aw. But know that that's because you're excited and maybe a little nervous, and all those things add up to appreciate what they're about to do for you. So they appreciate that in you. So remember that a mother is a mother, mother-in-law. A father could be a father, father-in-law, sister, brother-in-law. A wink, wink, wink is not your brother or your sister. You can have children that have come through, and also our pets. And let's see who comes through for you. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. I feel a male energy coming forward, and I feel like they're very aware of your grief, that you're having a hard time, sweetie. Who's the one that just passed, like 2 years ago? Maybe not even. And how do you connect with January?
No.
Okay. Do you have boys? Do you have sons? Do you have a little boy, or do you have boys?
I do have a son, but he's listening right now.
Isn't that funny? Oh, yeah, I know. But it's funny how they brought up your children or your child, and then right when they said it, the little kid went, ah, in the background.
My daughter's in the background, so I can pay attention.
Okay, all right. Do you have 2 boys or no? You have a boy and a girl?
I have 2 girls and a boy.
Oh, 2 girls and a boy. Okay. Did you have a miss right before the last one? Or right between the first and the second?
I did have a miscarriage.
Okay, because there's a baby that didn't make it on the chart that says it's the who's the, are you saying that baby that is a girl? Your youngest?
No, I had my last child. She's 3. She's going to be 4. She was due in January. I had her in December.
That's the January.
I believe that she was a twin, and I always.
That's it. She's connected to that child.
I always had this feeling that I had a son that didn't make it, and
Yeah.
it was her twin.
Yes. Yeah, you have a son, but he's earlier. And because you feel him really strong. This is a girl that was the twin to her.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel the son earlier. Like it would have been a second pregnancy.
I do have a daughter. I have 3 kids, and my first daughter is just turned 11, and then I have a 3-year-old.
Okay, so do you have a son that's older?
Yes, he's 23.
Well, give me the birth. Who'd you have first? Like a boy or girl?
My son.
Right. Okay. Then that's it. Forget it. Because there's a boy, and then the girls, and then there's a boy that would have came in there, And then the girl, I thought came back in though. What is your, let me see, hold on. What's the name of your daughter, the baby? Is she a Kelsey?
Yeah, she's healthy. Her name's Harley.
No, I said Kelsey, but it's okay.
It's
Harley. Harley. Okay.
Harley.
Yeah, Harley. Okay. I didn't know if it was Kelly, Kelsey, Haley. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she ever talk to people or smile and giggle and point? I feel like the afterlife is constantly playing with her, making her laugh. When she gets sad or they change her into a smile. Like, I feel like she's so fun to play with, they're telling me. You know, and who's Nana for you? Like Nanny or Nana?
My mother, they called her Nana.
Nana. Okay, Nana is your mom alive. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're watching this whole interaction, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have an ex-husband that passed? Or an ex-boyfriend that might have passed?
No.
Like way, 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 way back. Not that you should be 80 years old in a cane, but like, did you ever go out with somebody who passed?
No.
Oh, you do. You do. You have somebody like high school. Didn't you get married young too? Like in your early 20s?
Yeah.
Like 21, 22?
Yeah, I was 22 when I had my son, and I got married when I was 24, but he's still alive.
No. That's not your son and not that guy. Are you married to him? Are you in a committed relationship with him too still? Or are you with somebody else? Because there's a 1 and a 2. Are you have you already gotten to your second relationship?
Yeah, I actually just ended.
I can't wait. I can't hear you. Go ahead. Say it again. Go ahead.
No, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, say it again. Like, you know, your children. Have you been in a committed relationship with 2 people?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's before that. I feel, unless it's a friend, and that might have had a crush on you and you didn't know. I feel like they died in a very horrible way. I feel like a car accident. I don't know if they shot themselves. I feel like a very, very, very horrible demise.
I mean, I had several friends from high school that were male that passed away, but
yeah, that's who's coming through, because it's before you hit 20. It's before you have the baby at 22. It's before you get married 24.
One of my old friends, it's a female, but she passed away in a car accident in high school.
Thank you. It's a friend, and again, there's also a male energy there, also loving you that way. Okay, that you. I mean, I don't know if she was that way, but and I don't mean that in a negative way. No, it's not. Okay, so know that she was driving.
No, she was a passenger.
She was a passenger. You might have 2 people, sad to say, that died in car accidents.
Okay.
And you're not realizing the other guy. And that's okay. And that could be a motorcycle accident. That could be a vehicle. Definitely, they were driving. Absolutely, they were driving. That's how to discern between that friend of yours as a girl and this guy. He says, I was driving. And I keep hearing tree. So I don't know if they hit a tree. Maybe that jars a little bit of a memory there. Had you lost touch with your friend? And did she die over the summer, or was it after graduation? Is that what she means?
It was right after she graduated.
That's it.
You could be reading my current boyfriend, because he was actually in a horrific car accident where they hit
a tree
pole, and one of his
friends passed. There you go. There you go. Because this is definitely a guy, and he thinks you're cute, honey. So he approves of your boyfriend's choice. But no, he's not like.
It's crazy, because my boyfriend's mother is the one that talked to me about you, and that's how I started watching you. But he, he's one of his very good friends.
Yeah.
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 He was in the car with him, and It's a long
Ask
story,
if
but
he was driving.
Centimeter. It
Yeah.
would have been him that would have been killed, and here it was his friend.
Yeah, ask if he was driving, the guy that died.
No, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I keep getting, I was driving. They keep showing me behind the wheel. You know, is Jimmy the guy that is your friend's, or Joey, like your friend's?
Joe is my
God.
boyfriend.
Okay, boyfriend. Okay, I was trying to say, which I was wrong, because it's pointing to your boyfriend. Is it Joey, like Jimmy, Joey, your boyfriend's friend that died? It's Joey's. It's your boyfriend's name. Okay, so that's enough for me. I hope enough for you to say that this guy is definitely coming through, and that he is in the light. He is happy. He's in heaven. That's just the way he got home. It's not his whole. He's not determined by his death. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the guy that died in the car accident. He's his friend that still goes on and still, and he seems to like you.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And it's not anything weird. It's really like, hey, I like her. I think she's cute. I think you did good. I feel like he's patting his friend on the back, kind of thing. It's cute.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Yeah. Are you blonde?
No.
No. Who's a hairdresser?
I have friends who are hairdresser, and I used to work at a salon.
You did. Okay.
I used to work at a salon.
Okay. Do you know if there could have been any? Well, just pray on this, because I feel like there's this person. See, that's that guy. That's his Joey's friend. Because what it is like, it's his friend. But see, I keep getting I was driving. Who was driving the car?
It was a female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know if that was this guy's girlfriend? Not Joey, but the guy who died?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
So.
Do you know if there were 4 people in the car?
I think there was 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay. Because I said, oh, it's a shame the 3 of them, but he said, oh, keep going. There's more in the car, Okay. And again, this was not recent. This was a while ago. This is kind of haunted. Your boyfriend Joey, that could I have been there? Could I?
Right after high school.
Yeah.
Right after high
Yeah,
school.
and that mirrors the same thing with your friend. Remember, like
Right.
It's after senior year feeling. It's that summer stretch into September. I don't know if September's anything, but yeah. Okay. How do you connect with September?
Well, his birthday is in September.
There, Joey, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling you, I'm reading you and your boyfriend. You're getting love from your people, and he's getting love from his people, and know that they know each other. That they both support and love you both, Who's the father figure that passed? Is that Joey's dad?
No.
Okay. Who's the dad with a P name? Like Paul? Is anybody Italian? I hear Pasquale.
My boyfriend's side, yeah, they're all Italian.
Oh, they're all Italian. Okay. Who's Pasquale? I hear Pasquale. I'm pretty sure that's Paul.
That might be his side. I feel like I need to get more.
If his dad's alive, no, that's got to be a grandfather coming through, because I keep getting a dad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad's alive. It could be.
Did his mom and dad get divorced?
What's that?
Who got divorced?
I did. I was divorced.
You were divorced. Oh, so you got. Oh, I get what they're saying. So you've also, even though you've gotten divorced, your ex's people are coming through.
Oh, I just asked him. He's telling me he has somebody by the last name. First name is Pappy.
Pappy.
Oh, so you're reading him.
Yeah. Well, is he standing next to you?
Yeah.
That's why. You guys pay to be near me, because when you're near me, they can come through and get to you through me. They don't get to you through you. They get to you through the gift. So that's why readings work. I read Poland, Israel. A week ago was United Kingdom. Her daughter came in great, right? I didn't even know she was in the United Kingdom. I was like, where do you live? And she's like, I live in Chesterfield. I'm like, where's that at?
You nailed it. That name, you nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. So know that this is, okay, so that name is on his side. And look at, that's all about your people and his people joining forces, saying we ran into each other, we get along, we make each other laugh, we're like fast friends and family. Okay. Did Joey lose a baby? Did he lose a little boy? No. No. Okay. Did you have a child with him?
No.
No. Okay. I would just sit down with him privately and see if there's a chance that a baby could have not come through.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I just see a little boy for him too, you know. And isn't he the best guy, Joey? Like, isn't he like a super great guy? Yeah, they just love him. They love you too, but I'm telling you, they're telling you he is so good for you. He constantly sees everything half full instead of half empty. And he's ready to go at a drop of a hat saying, I don't care, what do we got to do today? And just follows you. You know, does he have his own company, or does he do construction or landscaping or something? Because I get the front of your place. What if you go outside? Is the what did you just dig up, or why do you get a lot of dirt dug up?
Yes, he's a gardener, and we just we're working with tomato trees, and in his yard he has all kinds of plants and trees and stuff.
God love them. I am so admiring people like that. If I drive by and I see people with big tomato plants and all, oh, I wish I could do that. Go out and just pick fresh, you know, veggies and stuff. I just don't have a green thumb as much as I study and learn, and people give me advice and I try. I don't know if it's because I'm in the death business, but if I take care of your fish, it floats on day 2. It's horrible. And I listen to all the instructions. I just not good. Yeah.
Neither am I. That's why I'm so good at he is. I would kill a cactus. I'm awful.
So tell him they love and admire his work of the land, of the earth, digging up the land. Like and who knows, like if he ever did a past life regression, he could have done something like that in a past life.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. And who's the last name with a C? Like CL? Like Claudia or CA? I feel like somebody's giving me, okay. Who did you want to connect to? Because I'm going to tell you, I know they're Italian, but I can validate. I didn't probably even need a blood test because they're super loud, you know? Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of hoping to connect with my aunt or my...
Is she your godmother, actually, on your mom's side?
Well, my
or she's like another mother?
Right. But, actually, my godmother was also my grandmother.
Okay. Okay. On your mom's side?
Yeah.
Okay. And then her daughter is the aunt, or her daughter-in-law is the aunt?
So my mom's sister is my aunt. She passed away.
That's who you were thinking of, right? She's validating by saying mother's side. And then I hear godmother. So that would be her mother, which is your grandmom on your mother's side. And they're just adding to what you're saying to validate that, yes, they are standing there. Oh, wow. Who had a really long life, actually, like 90 something or 89. Do you have a great aunt past that you actually got to meet that would be an aunt to your mother?
No.
That would be your grandmom's sister. Hold on 1 second.
I don't know.
Was your aunt on the younger side when she died, like only in her 60s?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because she's the strong one. I could let her talk at any time. I knew that. I just feel like there's so many people she lost, and someone's really bragging about being like 90 something. Big time in that side of the family. That your aunt didn't die alone. That you need to know that she, you know, they're glad to tell you, they're happy to tell you that she was met by so many people when she passed. You know, I don't know why, but I feel like you didn't expect her to die when she died, even though I feel like she was going through something. Did everybody, including you, I guess, think she had more time?
Well, it depends on which aunt you're talking about.
Okay, the one aunt just showed me tripping and falling. Somebody tripped and fell at home. Okay, there's a fall. And then I don't know if they went to check that out or something clotted or something, but then then it went to heart disease. She died of the heart.
That could make sense. We're not really sure how she passed. Because she was out of touch with our family at the time, my mother's sister, so we don't really know.
Is that like, is your mom like the baby and this one would have been like firstborn girl? Who's the one that you were just talking about? She tells me she's an older sister to your mother.
Oh, I don't know. My mom's the oldest. It's only her.
She is the oldest.
I don't know. My dad
Okay.
had an older sister.
Oh, that died. Okay. And find out from your dad if she was the, like, I don't know, third, fourth, fifth born, but first girl born. Okay.
She definitely was the firstborn and the only girl.
Oh, okay. Then that's her coming in too. Yeah, because it's kind of like, you'll know it's me if I say blank. And she's saying firstborn girl. And I kind of feel her very, I don't know how to say it, but she doesn't typically feel like a sister to your mom, your dad. She kind of feels like his mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has a very elderly state looking and looking down at your dad kind of thing. You know, like I would, so if we didn't declare her an aunt and his sister before I went in to see her, if I just saw her, I would think it was his mother. You know, and that's got to be something because nothing's an accident that they show me. So it's got to be the way she felt for him. Maybe she's the firstborn, like you said, and then maybe he's down there. Maybe he's 4 or 5. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So, your aunt is so pretty. The one that you asked about. She has such a kind heart, and I feel like she comes in with a smile like that you would expect her to look like that. And that anything you ask, it's almost like, you know, she already knows about, and she's probably helping you anyway, but nothing would be a bother, you know? Is she the beginning of the year too? Is she the real, like I felt like godmother, but your grandmom's the godmother, your aunt, is she like January, February?
No.
That's your grandmom?
You know what?
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think because I know my one aunt was the May baby. The other aunt, I honestly can't remember her birthday. It's awful.
No, just stick with the one that you really wanted to connect with, who I felt like a mom to you. But she has a very youthful look, like she looks young, you know? So I don't know if she just appeared younger than she was, if she died young. But I feel like you've seen her. Like she's giving me that feeling like you've seen her. Like either you dreamt of her or you literally had like a vision and then it was gone, you know?
I smell her.
You smell her scent. And that could be baby powder. It could be Gina Tay.
Yeah.
It could be, you know, whatever. It's their physical scent mixed in there, you know? Like if you hugged her and you smelled her shirt, that's what you smell, you know? And that's hard to pull off. She wants you to know. So that's why you don't get it a lot. But when you do, know that it's such an effort of love. Okay. I feel like she was around you when you had a baby. I guess when you had your daughter. Spiritually, she was saying, don't worry, it's going to be okay. You know, financially, everything's going to work out.
I had prayed to her.
Yeah. Yeah. And she goes, you don't have to name her after me. Cut it out, you know? So know that, you know, you thought to, then you went, oh, I just feel like it's meant to be this. I don't want to hurt her feelings. Her feelings are not hurt. Come on. She only wants what makes you happy. That makes her happy. You know, I feel like one of the people that little girl talks to is her. You know, is she an A? Is she Anna or Allie? No. Is anybody like an ILL? Like Allie, Millie? And we talking to your husband and your boyfriend's side again?
On my boyfriend's side?
Ask him if there's like a Millie or an Ellie on his side. I keep smelling cooked pasta, you know, and I made lasagna yesterday and I have a fresh memory of what the noodles smell like when they're cooked, you know.
Well, there's a Marlene on my side.
Okay. No.
That was my aunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's all right. I feel like somebody on his side, Joey's side, had somebody that had their name this, like Carmela or whatever, and they just called her like, whether it's Josephine and they called her Josie. I feel like a nickname kind of thing because it's a really long Italian name. You know, it's okay. Just know that I feel like they love where you're at with him.
He totally knows exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, he's going like that. Are you in a rancher right now? Are you in a one floor, like where the kitchen is lined up with the bedrooms?
I'm running from the kitchen to the bedroom.
What?
I'm running from the kitchen. I was sitting in the kitchen and I ran up to the bedroom.
Oh my God, she's showing me the kitchen to the bedroom. Okay, so you just were in the kitchen and you're running to the bedroom. Okay, that's funny. They're with you. They're with you. And I feel like whatever the move was, like if you moved like 5 years ago, whatever, there's that change a couple years back. I feel like everything you've done brought you to here, brought you to who you are now. And being the best mom to these kids, no matter how old they are, they're still babies, they're still children. And they're soulmates to you from past lives that you've been mothers to you've been a mother to them. And they knew you in heaven and begged to be your child, you know? And I feel like Joey is kind of going to give you more of what you are, which is the only thing that you haven't, like the same, but that's okay. Being opposite, it makes it fun. You have a lot in common to make it interesting. But the one thing is he likes what he can count on. He doesn't like liars. And you don't like liars. And being not hurtful, truthfully, but like just being real and just being anti-Jerry Springer and just having fun and just knowing you don't, it's going to work out somehow. Like just having that optimism is just a breath of fresh air, honey. You know? Did he just get a new truck or did he?
He didn't tell you how much you're making back. Like this is mind blowing. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do I get a pickup truck or talk about the truck? Did he just get a new truck or does he have an old truck that he just loves, he won't let go of?
Well, his uncle has a truck, but he was actually looking into purchasing my sister's. It's not a pickup truck, it's an SUV, but
okay. It's new but old. I couldn't figure out how it's new but old. So it's somebody else's that he could purchase. Okay. I feel like they're showing me under the hood working out a couple things, and he's a little bit handy, but not 100%. So he could do some of the work, but then he's going to have to let someone else do the rest of it. But I just feel like, you know, it's a good purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, for him. If he chooses to want to do it, if not, it's still good, you know. Much love to the family. I kind of feel like your grandmother and your grandfather on your mom's side with your aunts, one being biological. Is the other one actually a daughter-in-law to them?
No.
Is your mom one of like 8?
Is my mom what?
One of like 6 or 8?
No, but my grandfather was.
Oh, on your mom's side?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's so okay. I just feel like much love with your mom, understand, forgive. Like I just feel like they want you to be close with your mom. And just, you know, just understand that nobody's.
That's funny because my mom and my sister were not speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like everybody has little broken pieces, you know, we all do. And it's like to see that and have compassion that, you know, we're not perfect for a reason, but then the part that is that we love each other, that we do love each other and that love is perfect, should try to make that enough. You know what I mean? To look past the other stuff, you know, maybe pass that on to your sister, you know, because I feel like they're not really around each other a whole lot either. Like, it's not like they live across the street, you know, around the corner that they should run into each other a lot. So that's kind of a hindrance too, you know. You got to rely on like family get-togethers to get them in the same zip code. But I feel like it's very important to get her to connect with your mother before your mother passes.
Okay.
Because this is not going to be good. It's going to be rough for your sister. She doesn't see it coming, but it will be extremely rough.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have one brother, or is that Joey?
I do have one brother, and Joe has one brother too.
Okay, so they're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because I do feel like the love is here, but it's spread out to the siblings, Put your wishes up there. They congratulate you that all you've gotten through, the both of you could write a book. Joey could write a book.
Yeah.
You could write a book. And that you got to be both in this, brought you to the same place that got to have each other. They're really celebrating your love, sweetheart. So celebrate it too. Not having to have champagne. Each other is enough. And these kids will feel that. And when they get old enough, they'll gravitate towards a healthy and happy relationship as well, just because of what they see you and Joey have, right?
Yeah.
And don't want Joey to be you, and Joey don't let her have to be perfect either. Yeah, like just go through this together, lean on each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate each other and enjoy each other because you create this relationship.
Love them.
You're soulmates.
So
yeah.
much.
All right. And enjoy those babies. Give them kisses for me. Even the older ones. Okay. And I'm going to go to a card for you. And you got, I am standing right next to you. I am standing right next to you. And there's a blurry image of a person holding another person's hand. And what that means, if you just saw the picture, it means, Mandy, even if you don't see me clearly, I am still here appropriately. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. God bless you, honey. Big hugs. And go give Joey a hug and your kids.
I will.
All right. You're doing
Thank you.
great.
God bless
Count the
you.
blessings because you got a lot of them. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What a great person. I feel like she's been through a lot. I didn't want to get into it, but it's private. I just feel it. I feel like they have highs in life. They have lows in life. And I feel like a lot of broken times where I don't know if this is the worst day of my life, but then the best day of their life. So I think it's brought them to become people that look at the world a certain way. And maybe they would do it differently, but they both, Joey and this girl, Mandy, they both want the same thing. So who cares if you go down that road and that road, or he wants to go down that road? Sometimes you go down that road, or sometimes you go down that road. Who cares? You compromise. Well, you both want the same outcome, which is the most important thing. So God bless. Another vision I got connected, I want to share that ties to this. One time I got a vision from one of my guides, and they showed me a beautiful, beautiful home, front porch, nice kitchen. There's just this beautiful, we'll just make it Victorian, beautiful Victorian, nicely decorated, just feel great in there. Beautiful house. And right next to it was a cabin, with the like moose or whatever it is over the fireplace, and whatever, like very rustic and woodsy and little front porch. And then the basements were exactly the same. And the spirit said, this is him and this is her. And she's like this, but he's like that. But the basements are the same. The character, the soul, the core of those people are the same. You could decorate the stuff any way you want, but if the basements are the same, what you truly love and want is the same. That's what sustains you. That's what you can build on. That's what the foundation is, the foundation being the same. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to pass that on to you guys.
Do you want to do one more before top? Or?
Yeah, we'll do one more because I think a lot of relationships are like, but he does this or she does that, and not like I want it done right away. Oh my God, they're not you. You married somebody or you attracted somebody that's opposite in you in some things, and that compliments you or that inspires that person and you inspire them. And being open to differences is part of that relationship, to celebrate it. So come on down. We'll do one more and then we'll do top donation, okay? Because we're at 4:30. Yeah, we really do have to do that last reading. So thank God it put these thoughts here in my stomach. Okay. Christy, and that was, I was hearing this name. I was hearing Christy, or Christy.
How to spell it?
Vito, Vito, Vito.
How's the first name spelled?
Kristi.
With an I, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my stomach sucks. Anybody knows how to help a stomach heal? I don't know. I get like nauseous sometimes. I know I didn't eat. And it is like
Did you eat that
almost dinner
banana?
time. No, I didn't eat the banana. My daughter, who was my mother in a past life.
Ginger. Donna says ginger.
What?
Ginger settles the stomach.
Oh, ginger. I
And
forgot about
mints
that.
do too.
Yeah.
And so did Patty.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, is this Teresa calling?
Yes, this is Kristi.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yay.
Yeah, my name, my friend's on there, and she's like,
Ooh.
"Yeah, they called you." I was like, "What?" So then I just-
Can somebody
we're
get
gonna-
the other phone? It's beeping. It's going to die soon.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad for your friend. I'm so glad that your friend told you that because yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the store picking up food, and I'm like, she's listening, so I'm so glad. Yeah. Thanks, Adrian.
Yay, Adrian. Okay, well, I'm going to switch. Can you grab this one?
Yep.
I'm going to switch phones. You're not getting disconnected. Just hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Yep, good. It started beeping, and before it leaves, it dies. I just figured,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so welcome to Spirit Inspires. God guided me to do this on Sundays 2 to 5, and you're one of the reasons, because here we are. Your people guided you to donate, to want to be a part of this show, because they want to give you messages. And I just feel honored to be that pencil that they're going to write with. Just to remind you, a mom and dad could also be a mother or father-in-law. Brothers and sisters could also be brother or sister-in-law. A mwah, is not your brother or your sister, or definitely wanted to be not your brother or your sister. Pets can come through, and children that didn't make it or did. Okay, so we're going to see who comes through, and I do feel a young female. Okay, you lost a child, honey. Okay, I feel a young girl coming through. All right, hold on. And I feel an aunt for you, and a grandmother on your mom's side. And I mom. God, you got a crowd. Wow.
Well, my
Who's
grandma.
the father? Hold on one second. I gotta let all these people in. Hold on. And who's the smoker, emphysema, lung cancer? Is that your father or your father-in-law? I got
My dad. Well, no, all right. Well, my dad's still alive.
okay.
And
Does he have emphysema?
my mom has emphysema.
Oh, your mom has emphysema. Okay, because they keep saying emphysema.
And
So,
my mom's moved.
right. So that's not helping, right? Yeah. So just know that they're saying that. And I'm so sorry, because I feel like there's a lot of crap going on for your mom then, if that's your mom. Because I thought that's because I'm seeing all this like really horrible stuff. And I just feel like it's either, and let's take it this way, let's keep it positive. I feel like this is a warning for your mother. I feel like she's already accepted it's too late and just give me my cigarette. But I feel like if she even just cuts back or sits outside fresh air, giving her lungs a little bit of a chance to repair themselves, I think she'd have better quality of life. I think she would have a longer life,
Yeah.
Okay. Who lost a daughter?
Say that. Who lost a daughter?
Yeah. Did your mom lose a sister young?
She lost a brother.
Oh, okay, young, like teenager or in his 20s. Would he be younger than her?
He's younger than her.
Okay, make sure she knows her younger brother came through, and ask her if she had a miscarriage. This could be your sister coming in. This could be her daughter. It was a girl. Maybe she didn't even know it was a girl. Did she wind up giving birth to 3 kids? Your mom?
Not that I know of.
Your mother.
My mother.
How many are you of?
I'm the old, and then it's my brother. brother, 5 years younger.
Thank you.
and
So what's 2 and 1?
I don't know.
What's 2 plus 1? Honey, what's 1 plus 2?
Right.
3.
No.
Come back to earth, honey. You're out there. What's 2 plus 1?
Right, 3. I know.
Gotcha. Okay. So you are one of 2, and she would have had 3. So there goes the daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not know of any. Yeah.
You don't know, but I do, and your mom does. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't even know she was pregnant. But you have a sister in spirit. And when you go there, you'll meet her, and you won't need a blood test or any paperwork. Trust me. Okay? Tell your mom, because she might, sometimes you find these things out at her deathbed, but you don't want to wait that long. She might want to tell you that she does know that she thought she might have been pregnant, and here she wouldn't have known it was a girl, and now she does. Okay?
Yeah. I know she had a lot of problems with my brother. Like, she almost lost him. She was on bed rest and stuff for the rest of her, for the last,
Right. So almost losing a baby, that means she had a little trouble carrying. The potential of possibly having a miscarriage is there. And just chat it with her. And again, if she doesn't know, she doesn't want to talk about it, let it go. You needed to know, and this is your gift to know, And if you want to look at her as an angel or somebody that, as much as I say all the time, like they can't be angels, but somebody in your corner that likes you, roots for you, why you seem to be so lucky getting good parking spots, whatever, just know that. But I also get a grandmother on that side too, that I feel like you did know, you got to know, and I feel and she says, I had 2 nickels to rub together. In other words, she didn't have much money, but she loved life. She tried her best, and I don't know if she had crippling of the one leg, but she's walking like difficult on the one leg. She goes, look at me now. I'm young and I can run and dance on the dance floor all night long. Okay. And who's the Catherine? Is that her? Is she Kathleen?
No.
Well, she's saying like your name above and like a Kathy. Okay. Is her name a C?
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay, honey. She loves your name, and I don't know if it's your middle name or the name that you have, the Christie, but she gives it up to herself as if it's kind of like it. And I thought she meant her name was Catherine. Okay?
No, her name's not her.
It's okay. But know that she hugs you and loves you, and there's either a sweater or something that smells like her that you have or someone has. Loves that it has lasted all this time and that you have it to smell it. Okay? Yeah. Does she live in a row home or like the second house off the corner, third house off the corner?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. She's saying, I know how you go to that house in your mind's eye so many times, and you walk in and you sit down and you sit in the kitchen with me and you remember the butter dish and the dishes and every little detail, the furniture, the smell of the place. And again, modest house, modest living, but happy. She taught you that you could be happy in a cardboard box, honey. But then when good things happen and you get good things, you're worth that too, and that you embrace that as a different happiness, right? And how do you connect with ladybugs?
Oh my God.
Oh.
My girlfriend's mother died like last year, and when we were going through, I'm so emotional.
It's part of this, honey. You being emotional is opening your heart to be used to receive them being with you.
Yeah, when we were doing my girlfriend's house to, be with her, there was a ladybug on my girlfriend's shoulder. So I brought it to her attention, and then a couple months later, I was like, I never get signs from my grandma. I said it to her. And then ever since then, I've been seeing ladybugs.
Isn't that interesting? And I haven't seen them since the 70s. So that's definitely your connection. I mean, I don't see anything. Nature is like, I used to see stuff all the time. Now it's like, where are they? You know, you're lucky to see a cardinal or a blue jay, maybe.
Yeah, and I've never seen ladybugs like that in my life.
Never.
And
That is definitely your
I
connection.
was at my friend's house and they sent me a picture. Look what's on the door, and it's a ladybug. I'm like,
Wow.
and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Now, traditionally, spiritually, through centuries and centuries, people have looked upon ladybugs from the spirit world as good luck and good fortune. Good luck and good fortune. A no worry symbol from the spirit world saying, don't worry, things are going to be fine. In fact, they're going to be great. Everything's going to be good. And when you get it, you have a profound connection to them. That's why they brought it up. I saw a ladybug like crawling on a windowsill.
Yeah,
you know, and
I told her, I said to my girlfriend, I said, see, it's them two together, her mom and my
I was
grandma,
just
and
going to
we
say
know
that.
how to get our attention, the ladybug.
Yes, it's a 2-for-1
That's how we'll
special, right? A 2-for-1 special.
Yeah.
And think of, and I don't know what the teacup is, like almost like someone collected teacups, or I don't feel like they're even drinking out of them. I don't know why, but know that there's something like just the teacup, not the set. It's almost like this little bit that you have of me, you know. Did her husband die like way before her, your grandma? Like she was alone for like 30 years or something?
He's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. Were they separated?
No, they were together.
Oh, they were
But
together.
He always worked.
Is he
worked,
Eddie?
Like, when he was younger, he worked like 3 jobs.
Is his name Eddie?
And with the kids, but they were still together. He still works to this
Okay.
day, actually.
Christy, who's the E?
The E?
Yeah, like Eddie.
Eddie. That would be my grandpa's cousin, maybe.
Grandpa on the same side?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I thought I thought that might have been his name. It's okay. Hold on. Is anybody
But
no?
they were brothers, so and like they all grew up together. So
Right.
he passed, and my grandma was close with him.
Yeah, maybe it's your grandfather's way of saying, I have met up not only with your grandmother, but I've met up with my family, and Eddie might have died before him. It was one of the perks of being able to see and be reunited. I kind of feel like your grandmother, try to tune into this. I feel like your grandmother's giving me this feeling of, and double digits, like 10 or more. And I feel decades, maybe even 20 years before her death, this person died. And I feel like such a loss, but marching on despite this tragedy that I had experienced. Thought it was her husband. Do you know if she lost a brother or lost a son? I don't know. I don't get the son.
It was probably her son.
It was her son.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Brother.
I'm so sorry. I actually got like, oh no, because I don't want it to be that. And yeah. So I'm going to tell you, your grandmom is showing me that you can have really tough things happen, but then you have a choice to wallow always in it or find time to cry when you can and march on and enjoy what is, enjoy what life gives you and who's alive. Plug into the living, and that's what she did. That was her brother. And okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Did your mom recently?
No. Yeah.
Oh, she did. I thought you said no.
Yeah, her and like my mom lives with my grandpa now. She's taking care of him.
There you go.
They recently moved. Yeah.
Okay, because there's a recent move,
No.
If you're telling me your grandfather's alive, then?
Yeah. Her husband is alive, so yeah. My
Wow.
grandfather, my dad's side.
I really felt like I was communicating with him too. And I asked if he had Alzheimer's dementia. They said no. So, I feel like I can feel him over there. How do you connect with August with him?
Their son who died.
Oh.
His birthday was August.
It's him.
And
okay.
Same name as my grandfather. Ronald.
That's it. Oh, Ronald. And I was going to say Donald 3 times and stop myself. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Okay. So the August connection is her son. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm human in this. I'm the pencil that has, they write with. It does have an eraser. The August birthday, August passing, whatever that is. And it's funny how he might have died a month or two right around his own birthday. There's that, again, love that she is with her son, that that brother that was young that died, your grandfather, it would be your grandmom's brother-in-law, your grandfather who's alive's brother. The anticipation of that reconnection of what he's going to have is going to be great. Yeah. And I don't know if your grandmother or your mom a lot has, like, grandma passed, or your mom a lot has a mother's ring, but I get like pink, which actually is October right now. So who has like a birthstone ring?
My grandma left me a ring. I don't know if she left my mom a ring.
Okay. Are you Garnet? Are you January?
No.
You?
My grandpa.
Who's the red?
Oh, my aunt maybe.
Oh, the aunt. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but she's still alive. But that's my
Okay.
aunt.
And who's the R? Like Ruth, Rita?
R?
Is anybody Rita or Ruth?
No.
Rebecca? No.
Not that I can think of.
Okay, hold on.
Just a second.
All right. I'm getting people around your grandmother, and at the same time they're saying you wouldn't have met them, and I'm like, well, how do I let her know you're here? I'm in between a rock and a hard place. But your grandmom lost so many people, and you got to know that when she got there, she had a really big party. Okay. I don't know what you want me to say. So is the 10th of a month mean anything, or October mean anything?
October, yeah.
Is that like your husband, your child?
Well, I know. Well, I mean, related to her, October 14th is when she passed.
Oh, okay. Your grandmom was giving me the feeling of a birthstone ring, and she gave me October's. And then we went everywhere else, and then she brought me back there again. It's her. She's October. Okay. Okay, got it. You would have figured it out without my help, I'm sure.
Yeah.
To validate that she's with you right now, okay? That she's in the room, that she's hugging you, that she loves you like a mother loves you, And I feel like she's very strong-willed, where your mother is a little lackadaisical or a little bit laid back more. But I'm going to tell you, honey, she works with her. She's always kind of around her, Is your mom third born?
My mom, no, that would be my aunt. My mom's first.
Who's alive? Is she alive? The aunt?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you get a hello to her. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she always says, "Why don't I get signed?" So then I tell her, "Look,
there you go. There's a cup of sugar. There's a cup of sugar for her. This is a very odd name, and I don't know if it's going my next reading or you. I'm hearing like Macy, Tracy, like I don't know what to do with it, like Macy. M-I-C. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me just get one more thing for her. Okay. Who did you want to connect with? Was it your grandmom?
Yeah.
Was it this late? And I love your friend's mother. I love how, like, she's giving me this, if I came through, I would take over the whole thing. I stayed back a little bit. I wanted to come through, but I did see how I did it. I did it nicely where I tagged into your grandma with the ladybugs, because, and was your friend's birthday just passed in July?
No,
is her birthday just passed? It's a belated happy birthday to her daughter. Like Molly.
No, not, well, her birthday, she has 3 daughters. I'm trying,
well, somebody's birthday's around now. God forbid I don't say happy birthday when I'm talking to you, and I go to say hello to my girls if they don't get a happy birthday. Okay. So this girl loves Christmas, as most of us do, but I'm going to tell you, decorate those trees, put up that ornament connected to me, because she loves all the love behind those things. Okay. I keep getting this mug or teacup or something. Do you have something of your grandmom's that you always say you don't have anything of hers, but at least you have that? And do you have like a sweater or something that smells like
I do
her?
have clothes. Yes, I do have
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
I have the clothes and then the teacup. Like she used to have china in it. Like, you know how they put the china in the
China clock. You don't really use it, but it's there. You got one?
Yeah.
Good. So that's a message that I saw what you got. I wanted it to go to you. And I'm glad that everybody got something to remember me by. Okay? And don't worry about the things as much as your happiness. That it's the stuff for them. If they truly cherished it, they can have it in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Okay? And do you have anything on your wrist in memory of your like that you love your children?
No.
Do you have a Celtic cross tattoo or an infinity sign?
My brother does.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you saw a Celtic cross and you see how it has the infinity sign in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a symbol. Tell him. That's a symbol because he can research that all he wants, get everything, know why he did it. But they're trying to tell him that's a symbol of us. That's the afterlife. That's his soul. That his soul goes on. It's been, it is, and it will be. That the connectiveness between all souls are infinite. We never truly lose each other. We just find another way to connect. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Is he a younger brother than you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And be kind to him because he's very sensitive, but doesn't show it. You understand?
Yep.
You go, blah, 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 blah. And it really does hurt him a little bit, but he just makes a joke out of it, you know? But he's very sensitive, you know? Is he engaged?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Is he engaged?
If you what?
They see him with a committed partner, okay?
That.
Yep. And that they're happy for the both of them. Okay. And is anybody like a Jeremy or a Jackson or Jeffrey?
Well, the committed partner, the girl is Jess.
Jessica. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry. I didn't know they were giving me her name. I thought they were giving me his name. And I'm like, J-E. I'm like, Jeffrey?
His birthday's in October.
Oh, well, happy birthday to him. You know, is it towards the end, like the 20th or 21st?
It's October 2nd.
Oh, I was getting twos. Oh, it's the second. Okay. A little tricky there. Okay. Because I'm like 20, 22. Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap up. You got a lot of messages to give out. It says, although you may not understand it now, everything does happen for a reason. Right? This reading was for you just right in the part of your life that you needed to have hope, that you needed to know that everything was going to get better, that even as things may go slowly better, it's still going to get better, you know, and miracles and gifts and surprises along the way will happen to have good things coming fast. So to be open with big arms, girlfriend. Okay. Did you start a new job 2 years ago?
Just recently. Actually.
Just recently. Oh, 2 months ago. 2 months. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was two. Just all those twos, right? New beginnings. So you got new beginnings. Have faith that you're going to be fine. You're going to do great. You know, everything leads you to where you're meant to be. Like Forrest Gump and the feather. Just go with it. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you, when you were younger, did you used to make pretend you were going to be an airline pilot or an airline stewardess so you could travel the world? Because don't think that you can't. It's just where do you want to go? You know? Right? And let whatever the trip unfold. Don't plan too much because then if it doesn't happen the way you thought, it's a sucky trip. Right? Plan a couple things so you make sure you do what you want to do when you get there, but let the way it happens or what happens when you get to those specific places, like really just be a gift to you, right? What's meant to happen. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah. When's your birthday? Are you the end of the summer?
Yeah, I'm in the summer, but I'm the end of June.
Oh, okay. Because they like that you always like to do something around your birthday. You try to,
Yeah.
whether it's you
Yep.
decide in February and you make it happen in September, that's okay. It's kind of like a birthday present for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And what do you do? Because why do I feel you on the computer? Are you a designer? You see, I feel you very into fashion.
No. I'm a
Yes.
nurse. I'm a nurse.
Okay. They're showing me the shoes. So you either got to get new shoes.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? Because they're giving me Sex in the City. Don't know her name.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Carrie Bradshaw with all her shoes.
Yeah.
Fashionista, right? And then they're going shoes, something to do with work, new shoes. So, okay, now that I know you're a nurse, you got to make sure you get really good, comfortable shoes.
Okay.
You understand?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do you do any computer work being a nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Non-stop.
Notice I got my fake computer here. Or is it a typewriter?
That's an old one.
It's a typewriter.
It's actually this new job with the documenting and everything on the tablet they give us. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And you start it, then it's done. Then you can have your nachos and your iced tea. So reward yourself, honey. Make sure you can balance that because you got this job because they said that eventually you're going to be able to go down to 3 days.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So have that as your goal to where you are that's going to bear that fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got trips to take. Do you have daughters?
No.
No, you don't have a daughter yet? How old are you now?
I'm 41.
You're 41. You didn't have a daughter?
No, I have no children.
Are you in a relationship where he has a daughter?
No.
Really? Well, somehow you're going to be this, when you do all those things, like becoming a nurse, traveling, doing this, taking care of yourself, getting those better shoes, you're inspiring these girls, I don't know if they're nieces or whatever, or to be nieces, that will look up to you as a mother, that when they become, an adult, they'll mirror that. Okay? Oh, yeah. You never know who's watching and thinking, well, I like that. Oh, I'll do that. Or, I could do it because she did it, You never know how many people you inspire, And I know it's funny, like you even getting those new shoes. Watch how everybody at work starts getting new shoes. They're like, why didn't I think of it? Christy thought of it,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have, no matter you go to church or not, you're not going to burn in hell, by the way. You have that Christ consciousness in your name, okay?
Right.
So talk to him every now and then, because there's a reason you have the name Christy. You understand?
Right.
And you don't have to do this and do that to be worthy to have him with you. He's always with you. I got that very strong. Okay? All right, so did I pull a card for you? I did.
Yeah. Did you?
Did I? Do you remember what it was?
No,
I'll do another one. Okay, because I don't remember. It says, I am here helping you. Well, what a perfect card is that for you? And it has a male energy there, guy, with a flag that, likes you to know that he's around. It's funny that I talk to Jesus, as corny as this sounds, but why can't it be? Why can't you have Jesus Christ with you? You don't have to be, a rock star to have famous people around you. I feel like he does give you, like even the real little ones that could come from your down comforter, your pillow, whatever, to tell you the angels are with you, that Jesus is with you, sweetheart. He tries to give you that anti-Jerry Springer. And let me give you some help. Do not curse, okay? And if you're watching something that is, unless you're at the movie theater and it just happens to drop in there in the dialogue, okay. But try to not engage in that, because I kind of feel like your vibe is so good when it's up and you crash, honey, when you're down. And you got to watch that. You got to watch the things that you put yourself around you, that you involve yourself in, that could either make you go down or up. and you can stay up if you want to. You know,
Uh-huh.
you know, you could. You know, where the airline stewardess, you could fly that way too. All right. So I'm here helping you. So if they're helping you, gosh, ask for help. If they're saying I'm going to supersize your Happy Meal, order a Happy Meal. And on that note, I'm so happy that you got to be a part of our show. You're so worthy of it, sweetheart. I can feel all the love in you. Shine it out there in the world, honey. That's why you were born, to help people. That's why you wanted to be a nurse. Look at that. Of course she's a nurse. I just realized, you know. So big hugs. You're welcome. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. You're so appreciated. Remember, Spirit said that. People in your life appreciate you. If they said it every time they thought it, you'd be like, please leave me alone, for God's sake.
Yeah, right.
All right. God bless.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too. All right.
What a perfect person to end that part of our show. Now we're going to have the top donation. We have it. Okay. So who's the winner for our Sue McNeil?
We picked her, but she didn't call, but she's top donation.
Oh, okay. We called her, but she didn't wind up, we picked her, but she didn't wind up calling. And sure enough, she's the top donation. So Sue McNeil, give a call, 215. Isn't that why that happened? Because someone else was meant to get that.
Exactly.
That's called serendipity too.
So too.
Like that's because someone else was supposed to move into that spot. And then Sue was always going to be the top donation. You know, I kind of felt something like that. So I wonder if it was Sue. Interesting. I should always say what I get, because you never know. It's so cool to, not that I'm great, but just to have you see how things can happen and they are real, to validate that experience. Because you could get things and later you go, I knew that, or why didn't I listen? And it's because you go, but I don't know, you know, because the intellect takes over. You know, that gut feeling, that feeling within that tells you that knowing, pay attention to it more than not, okay? People. All righty. So, I don't know why it's so hot in here.
That's what we were saying too.
Yeah, you feel hot too?
Oh, a little.
I'm like, I don't usually get hot. Like, I'm usually cold. And I'm just like, so, like, I got the air on me. Yeah, ask Daddy to check it. You know?
I got it.
All right, hopefully this is Sue. Sue, is that you?
This is me, Teresa.
Oh, thank you for your donation. And you are our top donator. And isn't that funny?
I came in the car and I was like, I cannot miss this. I cannot miss this.
And do you know you were called earlier in the show? You were actually handpicked.
Really?
Yeah.
And we were on the New Jersey, whatever that is, coming home from Cape May. And I was like, if I get picked and I miss it, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Cancel. But to see how that worked out, that someone else took that place, that you were always going to be selected at the end. You were a guaranteed reading for this show because you wind up donating the top amount. So thank you. So are you home now or are you still driving?
I am home now, actually.
And again, they didn't want you to be driving. They wanted you home and safe. Isn't that funny? They're very protective of us. In fact, they tell me all the time to tell people to live by this. It is not about when you show up, but that you show up. Never be in a rush. Never think it's, you know, because if anybody's annoyed, new friends, new job, you know, you got to protect yourself, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So I hope you watched enough to know that when a father figure is felt, no, it could be your father or father-in-law. A mother figure is mother, mother-in-law, sister, brother-in-law. Is not your brother, your sister, friends, pets, and absolutely children if they made it or not. And something I want to add that happened during the show, if anybody's sitting near you, anybody happens to be standing right next to you, they can be acknowledged, you know? Okay. And I just heard sister. Were you in the car with your sister or who's your sister?
No, I wasn't in the car with my sisters.
All right. Well, know that they want you to reach out to your sisters or at least sister. Okay. And I get your mom passed. I get your mom coming through.
Yeah, my grandma.
Did she live with you or did you live with her as a child?
I lived with her.
Thank you. Because I'm the mother, because she lived with me. And I thought, okay, that's her mother. It's your grandmother. Okay. And you would have to, okay. And now, okay. So September, October, November, the fall energy is her. So that could be passing birth.
Yep.
Thank you. She's giving me the leaves I talked about earlier in the show. She said, that's me, you know. So is September her birth or her death?
October's her anniversary of her death.
Oh, October. I thought you said September. Wow, nailed it, right? Right, 360. 5 days in a year, she got us right, scooting in the month she died, right? So that's a testament to her love for you, that she's standing right next to you, that she's young. I feel like there's this young black and white picture of her that even her own daughter never saw before. And they discovered it looking through all this stuff, you know, putting things together for her after she died. And she says, and you kept it out and you framed it and put it out. So that's either telling your mom thank you or telling you thank you, you know. Did you just turn like a big year last year, like 40 or 50 last year or 2 years ago? Did you just turn a big year? Monumental year. How old's your mother?
My mom, last year. My mom's 81.
80. Did you turn 80 last? Oh yeah, well, it's 81.
Yeah.
I almost went there. Okay. Yeah, there's a big like decade year, you know, like I see the big birthday here, you know. And it would be just like not net, but just so a year, 2 years. Know that it's a wishing of a happy 80th birthday to your mother, you know. Does she not like surprises, your mom? Because you wanted to give a party or you wanted to do a surprise, and she don't like surprises. Don't do that.
No, we did a surprise party though.
Oh, you did? Okay. I don't know if it's your grandmother or her that doesn't like surprises, but she's talking about the surprise party. So if you did go ahead and do it, know that she's glad that you did. Because at the end of the game, it's all like happy, enjoying. Yep. Did you host it at a restaurant or something that she typically likes to go to?
Did I host that one?
Where was her surprise party?
I was at my house.
Oh, at your house. Okay. Did you build onto your house? No. Okay. I don't know if you also took her out to dinner. I feel like it's at a restaurant, something about the restaurant thing. See, your grandmom loves going out to restaurants. Okay. And it's all about like, I went with you. Wasn't this fun? Okay. Like everything that you've done for your mother, in turn, you've done for her because that's her daughter. All right. I do feel your dad passed acknowledging your mother, saying that he was there too in spirit. And there's also a son over there. So how's the son passed?
A son passed?
Yeah, your dad's coming in with the son. So is that his son?
He did. Oh my God, he just got goosebumps. He did have a son that passed.
Yep.
My father passed, and he did have a son from a second marriage that also died.
Yep. And that's the way they tell me, and I've learned the way they work to help you validate your amazing connection without me. You don't need me. Is that they will come in with such a detail. You cannot Google it. I don't want to hear they like pizza. I want to hear dad. Look at dad entering the stage. He gets right in the spotlight and says, "It's me, dad," and tell her that my son is with me. Right? So know that this is his way of giving you something. Wow, Teresa would never know that. To believe your dad is to your right. He's standing to your right there, looking at you. You could just turn your head a little bit to the right and you could be looking right at him. Okay. Do you have a shore house that it got remodeled or something?
We just got a shore house not too long
ago. Bought it, right? Yeah. I keep getting that and like knocking down the wall, extending something out. And this was when your grandma was talking about the restaurant and then talking about the party and all this stuff. A monumental birthday last year of your mom's. Like whatever you got to do to that house, do it. Or if they already did it, it's such a happy decision. Your grandfather is beside himself. He's so happy that you guys decided to do that. Now, it's not on the beach, but it's right off. Is it 2 blocks in? Is it near the bay, actually?
No.
Hold on 1 second. Don't say anything a minute.
But it's close to the lake. But there's a lake there.
There's some kind of, yeah, it's not the ocean, but there's a body of water here. Is that your shore house?
Yeah. There's a
Okay.
lake there.
And what?
It's a lake.
There you go. A lake house. There you go. So know what he did in my brain is he gave me LBI, Bayside, Oceanside, all these different areas that would have still water and then the ocean. And he gave me still water. Okay. And that was just his way of telling you that he's with you, that all these people come in and they hang out with you. Your dad is coming in with that son. And I almost feel like a lost opportunity when he was alive to engage or be closer to him. I don't know if it was his job. I don't know if it's because he died young. This kid was only 20. But I just feel like lost opportunity. We're catching up on the other side. Okay? Yeah. So like
My father died very young.
He's saying, be happy for me. That our relationships do continue when you leave your body. That we do pick up right where we left off, you know? Were you in high school when he died? Were you in 10th grade?
I was 10 years old.
10. Okay, there you go. I almost got like that, no, and you were just about to answer, and it was I felt like I had not enough time to go, well, what does the 10 mean? You know, it was 10 years old. Okay, so know that that's his way of saying too young, and you, not even at his age, he went to you, honey. Think of how sweet this guy is, I just realized. I'm asking him, how did you die? How old? She says you were young. He went to you. I just realized that. He answered me about how old you were, 10, right? Where you were in your life. He was giving me the feeling. I'm not about him. So he's such a good guy that when he left, he was more concerned with you and the living than himself, you know? Why do I hear it was an accident? I didn't mean to. Did he fall and hit his head? Did he hemorrhage? Did he have?
No,
You have something of the brain?
And he also had a massive heart attack.
Did he fall and hit his head?
He could have during the heart attack.
Was he upright, walking? Where was he when he had the heart attack? I don't usually probe for all this, but I have to understand what he's telling me.
I have no idea.
Where you don't know where he was when he died?
All I know is when he died, he was in the hospital.
Oh, okay. When they pronounced him dead, he was in the hospital. You don't know where he was when he collapsed or when he had the heart attack that brought him to the hospital?
No, because he had a different marriage.
Okay, that's fair. So look at what he's talking about the boy. And now he's talking, do you hear the message for you in that? Right? That I left you, that I had another relationship. The lost time that I feel bad, I'm sorry, that I could have had with you. Don't worry, we're continuing it now, but we're going to continue where we left off from here on the other side. Your dad, everybody goes home with luggage. Sinners and saints, by the way. Your dad went home with luggage, unfinished business, and he worked on it. He's been there a while, right? He's been there decades. He says double digits or more. So that's at least 10 years or more. And it's about him being so proud of you without having him in your life. You did it all by yourself, you know? And is your mom suffer from depression or is she bipolar?
Depression, yes.
Okay, because he's a little worried about your mom, and it has to do with she gets in a funk sometimes. It's almost like she has to be convinced to get out of the house sometimes. But she has a lot of people that love her. She's a great person. He does still love her, by the way. I don't know what broke them up, but he does still love her. You know, it wouldn't have worked here, but no, they'll get along when they meet up on the other side. Okay. Is anybody an S like Susan?
Well, that's my name, but my sister's name.
Oh my God, I forgot your name. And we're doing this live. Oh, great. How much I rely on just listening to them. I forget. I forgot you're Susan. Oh God. you know, your name coming up, whether it's in a dialogue on a sitcom or someone you hear in conversation near you, hey, Sue, it's on a billboard, Sue. That is your dad and the afterlife saying, focus on you. Not about stopping focusing on the other side. I mean, the people that are here, the other side wants you to kind of balance your life and give yourself a tasty cake every now and then or something. You see what I mean? Okay. And did you recently, within the last year, break your ankle, twist your ankle? What's with the bandage around your foot?
No, it's actually my knee. Yeah.
Okay. Why do I feel like a foot really swollen?
Because my knee keeps swelling up to the ankle.
Oh, it's the ankle. Oh, your feet swell up on the left. Is it the left side?
Because of the knee. I mean, yeah.
Because of the knee. Okay. So now that your dad brought up such a specific thing, I thought the son dying was amazing, you know. And didn't the son die before him?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Because the son could pass too and they could be together. It's like, oh, I felt the loss of a son and now we are together. There's a difference in that, you know. So no, he took that horribly hard. And okay, hold on 1 second. Was this a relationship he was in before your mom and then went back to her?
I mean,
No.
sweetheart, years ago, you know.
Yeah, okay.
For
It's
young.
okay. And I don't want you to bring it up to your mom because your mom doesn't need to remember that because it's so water under the bridge kind of thing, so in the past from your dad. And who's the B like Bruce, like Brian?
I have a Brian.
Brian.
Wait. Billy. You have a Billy? Is Billy?
Who is Bruce your son?
No. I have Brian, my son.
I mean Brian, I'm sorry. The BR is your son. Okay. Know that he sees your children. So you must have more than one son or more than one child.
Wait. I'm getting confused.
That's okay.
Your dad sees your children. Brian. Oh my God, my Brian is my father.
Yeah. Yeah, your dad's acknowledging a B like BR,
Yeah.
like Brian, Bruce. And then you
Right.
said, yes, I have a Brian or Bruce or whatever. And I said, who is it? Is it her husband? Is it her brother? Is it her child? And then I said, is it your child? Do you have a son named Bruce or Brian? Yes. And then you got all about Billy. But Billy is somebody young that passed that has nothing to do with your dad.
Correct.
You know what I mean? He's another area of your life. You know what I mean? Right. Do they know each other? Of course they do now because they kind of run into each other watching over you, you know?
Right.
Is this also a friend of your husband's or boyfriend? Because I feel like I'm a friend to everybody.
Who, Billy?
Billy, yes.
Oh yeah, Billy's a friend to everybody for sure. Yeah.
Oh, he's alive?
No, it's my husband's brother.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm hearing from him. If he's alive, I'm hearing about him. But I feel like very carefree, very goofy. Got to bring up your husband and you, like he's connected to both of you. Being your husband's brother makes sense. Okay. Is he passed?
He passed.
Thank you. Because I said, you tell me. She won't tell me. And he's going, I'm talking to you. So know that he's a little bit of a goofball, but I like him because he's fun. He's not carrying any wrong decisions to ruin his afterlife. He's worked them out. He's done things in the afterlife to become better. And I feel like he just loves your husband, his brother. Like he just loves him. Like really, really, really good. They are super, super close. Opposite, Alaska, Hawaii, yes. But they really, really love each other, you know? Would this be, is your husband actually, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, say it again. Okay. He wants me to say, I act like a younger brother, but I'm really an older brother. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, was he ever silly like that here, or did he get that way in heaven?
He was always silly.
He was always silly. Okay. Yeah. I'm just curious because he is a party in a box, this guy.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like he didn't expect to go, though? Did someone take his life? Did somebody take his life? Did he get like hit by a car or something? Or Something fall him hit at work? I feel like something hit him.
It was not expected.
It's a very sudden passing. If this is illness, it came.
It was drugs. It was drugs.
Thank you. I was going to say, if this is illness, this came upon his body so fast he went out. You know. So, do you know if he was clean right before that? Like he had been like months and months really with this shit together, is the way he says it.
Yeah, he was clean before.
Yep. Yeah. So he says, look at that. Murphy's Law, right? Yeah. So, do you know if he went to New York or your husband went to New York? What's the New York thing? A day,
New York thing?
Yeah. Go to New York, day trip to New York.
That wouldn't have been him. I mean, my son goes there.
Who does?
My son.
Oh, your son takes these day trips?
Yeah, he takes day trips to New York and yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes me want to go. I want to go now. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, hold on. Does he play the guitar? Is he a musician?
He sings.
He sings. There you go. There you go. 'Cause I feel like he's got musical notes all around him. Your son that's alive, you know?
Yeah.
And is this not Brian or Bruce? This is another kid?
Yeah, this is another
Like
kid.
Steven or whatever. Yeah. Okay. And did you miss a baby or did you have a girl?
I did miss two.
Two. Okay. So do you have two?
And I do have a girl.
Oh, you did have the girl because you're charted for 2 boys and a girl. Is that what you have?
I have
3 boys and a girl?
boys and one girl. 3 boys and one girl.
Okay, because there's boys and a girl. That's what you're charted for. And they're saying 3, not 2, 3. So that's 3 boys and a girl. I'm glad I said it before you did. What it is that your babies all made it.
I had 2 men.
I know, but they made it. They came back in again. They said, oh, yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Even if it's different people, whatever. I'm not saying it is. I want you to learn that a soul, a person, could say, I want to enter this realm. I want to enter this realm, and I'll do it this and I do it that. Okay? Did you ever have a dog that was named Angel?
No.
No. Feathers? Did you have a white dog?
No.
No. Who had a name like Angel?
Sure, okay. Angel wasn't a dog. She was a human.
Okay.
But my sister, her name was Angelique.
Okay. Your sister's Angelique, and then some people call her Angel? Angelique, not Angela. I'm just getting it. Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. Angie. Could it be Angie?
Yeah. I mean, they're getting me to the name Angel, and I thought because of the name, and that people have. I actually know somebody named Angel. 2 people actually that are people, but I thought maybe it's a pet, you know. But go ahead. Is that an aunt or a great aunt?
Angel or aunt? Wait,
Aunt, who's Angie? Because I hear Aunt Angie.
Angela is my daughter-in-law.
Oh, is your daughter-in-law? Who's Angie?
That's still the same person.
Oh, okay. There's somebody with an A like that on your mom's side too, but I get above like a great aunt.
Okay. On the other
Angie
side,
is your daughter-in-law. Ask her if she's named after her grandma. Ask if she's named after a great aunt. She would have never met her, but her mom would know. Okay? And is anybody in that family of your daughter-in-law, Angie, is there a V? Like Vivian, Virginia, like a V. Something V. Or AV or...
She's taking her head now. But the A could also be my sister, Angelique.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And my mother's name is Virginia.
Virginia. Oh, my God. There you go. Ginny, Virginia. Okay. Yeah. You got a connection, girl. You got a wow connection with the afterlife. That was amazing.
Yeah.
The other Angel is connected to a V, and I'm like,
Rick V could be
Veronica, Virginia, and your mother's name is Virginia, you said, right?
Right.
Right? You open up a
Right.
phone book, there's no V's. Lots of S's and T's and H's and L's and M's and lots of people's names. You go to V, there's maybe one person with a last name with a V or a first name with a V. You know, it's the least name, right?
Right.
You know, so look at that's a wow for me to tell you that all your mom's side coming in, your dad is very strong. Your dad loves you. And the fact that you got to get some kind of closure with that or mending of the heart, because didn't he have a, which would have been way, way back there that they would have done this because it's more popular now, had a card where his face was on it. A funeral card.
I've never seen it.
No. Is, hold on one second. Is Jack or Jackie connected to your dad?
Oh, wait a minute. What was his,
Okay, hold on. I thought he was giving me his name or his wife's name.
wait. Oh my God.
Okay. And did he have a daughter, Diane or Debbie?
No, he didn't have a daughter, Diane. He had one more daughter.
Well, he's talking about having a daughter out there that if you ever wanted to connect, she would be willing to connect.
Okay.
You know, these 23s and me's, all this ancestry.com, whatever, this spit test and all, you know, where you try to find your family tree and all that and where you're from originally, geographically. People are finding each other, you know, that would have been like a second marriage or a first marriage, that they would have been, you know, not step parents but they would be, you're half sisters and half brothers.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So who are you hoping to connect with?
The other name would have been his sister, April.
Okay. Okay. And who did you want to connect with?
Billy.
Billy, your friend.
No, my brother-in-law.
Oh, your well, not blood related is what the way I feel him for you. Okay. And not a mwah. Okay. Okay, Billy. Oh, and okay, the accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to pass. I get it now because it was an OD.
Right.
You know, has this been not 10, like you're 10, but hasn't this been a while, like 8 years, 7 years?
No, just recently months.
Oh, 7 months?
No, he died on his birthday.
Okay, was it July?
June 1st.
Oh, okay. 6, 7 months. Okay. Because it's not how many years, it's the month it is then.
Right.
Okay, how do you connect with a 7 though? Is it 17th? It's the 7th?
The 17th.
Okay, I thought it was the date. It's okay. Hold on. Is his birthday in the beginning?
Yeah.
Like because he gives me July. Mine's the end, the 28th. July 4th with the fireworks. He's gearing me towards the fireworks.
My birthday's July 2nd.
Oh, there you go. Okay. When's his birthday? Is it the 9th?
June 1st.
Oh, it is the 1st. Okay. Because I'm like, how sooner could you get? How can you get closer to her birthday? The 1st. Okay. That's a serendipitous thing that when you meet your husband, this guy died, that your birthday being like his birthday a day apart, there's a connection between the two of you. You see? Hold on one second. All right. Did you meet your husband actually young and you got to know him really well?
Yeah.
Because he's giving me like, you're like my sister.
Yeah.
You know? We knew each other. I thought you didn't know each other. Now he's giving me like you met young and you knew him. Did you meet your husband like when you were 14 or 15 and get married at 21?
No, I'm 22.
Okay. Did you meet as teenagers?
Yeah.
Like 19 maybe? 18?
What was I, 17?
Okay. Because I heard teenagers married young and early 20s. And that feeling of like teenager would be 19. Then he kind of scooted me down. Okay. Hold on. Did your husband actually live near you, ironically, when you met? Like only a couple blocks away, but he was a lot older?
No. He lives in a
Who's like 3? Is he 3 years older than you? Your husband?
I'm just a year and a half, I don't think.
Okay, hold on. Is your dad a lot older than your mom?
Well, my dad's passed, but
I know, he's talking. They give details to validate their connection to you. He's not pushing Billy out of the way, but I keep hearing husband and wife, way older, met young. Okay, did your mom and dad meet young?
no, but I mean,
Are they like 3 years apart or more? Ask your mom, honey. Okay, because I got to move on to okay.
I mean, I think my dad
Billy,
and my mother were close to age.
Okay, Billy wants you to know that even if you found him the day before, he still would have been passed. Because somebody has a regret, whether it's your husband or you, that you were going to stop in, or you were going to see how he was doing, or you were going to reach out, and you didn't. You thought, I'll do it tomorrow, and then they found out that he died. You know. Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. Okay. Wow. Did he wind up getting buried and his wake funeral on someone else's birthday? Do you know if he was cremated actually?
He was cremated, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So is he technically not buried? And did they separate his ashes? Did they divide them in some way? Because he talks about dividing the ashes.
Yeah,
And okay, wait. Yeah, hold on. Go ahead. You're doing good. He's still in that, I'm so sorry. Do you understand that? He's having a lot of remorse because of what he decided to do. I'm telling you, the minute he did it, he was regretful. Before he even died, he was like, oh, you know what he's probably said. And I feel like he was getting together with somebody he hadn't seen in a long time. And it possibly could have been around his birthday or right before his birthday, for his birthday. And I feel like that kind of made old habits be there. You know what I mean? Did he make up with an old girlfriend? Is Patty his girlfriend? Or Trish?
I don't remember.
Or is that the Tracy?
You know Patty, but
remember, I don't know if you heard, but in the last 3 I was here, Macy, Stacy, Tracy, something like that. Is this connected to him?
no.
I'm not feeling that again. Well, anyway, know that the line was like this for who came out for his funeral and wake. Okay, he saw everybody that did get to go. Who would have been out of state that came a while? Was that another brother of his?
Who would have been?
I feel like he's talking about his wake and funeral, and he's saying, "Wow, I can't believe he came." And I feel like he came out of state to be there. I mean, just to take off, just to make sure you're there on that day because that person meant something to you is great. This guy traveled out of state to be there. Is that one of his brothers?
It could have been
like Delaware. Like I feel like very close, but out of state.
Delaware would be his sister.
And it is Delaware?
Yeah.
There you go. Drop the mic for your man. That's it. Your brother-in-law. He is amazing. Because I said, come on, she's not even answering. You have all the time in the world to give me anything you could try to give me. And he gave me Delaware like that. So know that one person that he brought up, his sister, represents everybody that showed up for him. Okay. Hold on. Did he have an argument with somebody right before he passed? Because he said, let it go.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, let it go.
Yeah.
You don't hold on to the shoulds, the woulds. He says, I have moved past this. I already know how much you love me. I can feel it within myself. So I know more than you how much you love me. To whoever this person is, whoever these people are. Because I feel misunderstandings, and so much potential. He's such a good guy, so handsome. He's got so many people that love him. He had so many gifts. He says, the hardest thing for me, he says, was trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do here. Because he could do this well, he could do that well, he could do that. Because I don't know what the hell I was supposed to do. So I feel like he was a little bit of moving around a lot as far as his job. You know, like I'd work here, then I don't know if I even like that. Maybe I'll work there, help them out. You know, maybe under the table money over here. So he was a little bit of a floater trying to kind of fit in where he was supposed to be, you know. Did anybody do his portrait, do you know? I know it's only been 2 months, but has anybody done his portrait or drew his face?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Isn't his mother alive? Yeah. Isn't his mom alive?
No, she passed.
Oh, she did. What, you like someone like mom having a necklace in memory of him?
Well, hello. The necklace we all have his ashes.
Right, the ashes. Who has that?
We all.
Oh, you all did it. Okay. Okay. Right when I got the necklace around the neck with his ashes in it, I heard mom. And I thought, okay, that's his mom, you know, being acknowledged that she wears a necklace with his ashes in it. Now that I know she passed, it's her way of coming in saying that they're together. There's no, what do they call, like that outer area that people go that are troubled.
Okay.
There's everything in heaven and all that you need in heaven. And one of the things I nicknamed Dr. Phil Station, Heaven's Rehab. So yes, he did that. Yes, he's in that. This is part of his cleaning that he caused, you know. I goes, Teresa, I did so much more than what I took that day. I still can't believe that took my life. You know, and here he was helping other kids be better, inspiring them not to do drugs, you know.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah. He's saying all that mentoring I was doing, those things I was talking to people. He says all that's wasted, you know. But hopefully people, he says, will take what happened to me, knowing it could happen to them, and get their shit together when I did, you know. I'm going to tell you, he could have had a son. I feel like he so wanted to be a father, honey.
He had 2 children.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
He's talking about being a father and really wanting to be a father.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't wimp out. He didn't, because the symbol he gave me is her being pregnant, him holding the baby, him being there with his kids, not being out here being involved. So I know that that's his way of saying he's glad he did get to have that with his kids, you know. Did he have 2 girls also? Or
yes,
who's the girls?
2 girls.
Oh, okay. Because he goes, loved the girls too, you know. Because I don't know if he wanted to be not good at it, so he couldn't, like, more involved, like maybe being the coach for the kid, playing baseball, soccer, whatever. But he says, I wasn't that great, so I don't know. But I was there. At least I showed up, you know. Did they make up? Did they have some hard times, but they ended on a good note, the 2 of them?
Exactly.
Okay. Because I feel like, I don't know how to say it, but like a disaster area, like an earthquake hitting.
It was a disaster.
And I feel like now we got to be in the same place to know exactly how we really feel. All our fears are gone. And thank God, they almost like they fell in love again, and they never really lost it, really. They got to feel that. And wasn't it around their 12th anniversary or something? Did they celebrate an anniversary of being together or being married? What's the number 12?
I don't know. 12.
December. How old are his children? Are they real little?
Yeah, they're in their 30s.
Oh, they are. Oh, okay. Do you know if they didn't get married right away? They got married later?
Who, him or the children? None of the children.
No, him, honey. Him.
Oh, him. And he got married. Yeah, I would say he got married later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 12th anniversary. I don't know if I'm getting it wrong. It's the 21st. Yeah. But there's something to do with, I thought it was a 1-2.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if December has a connection to his wife or something, or that's his mother coming through, but I keep getting it. Don't go 20. It's 12. Yeah.
His mother died in December.
Thank you. Because I got her coming in going, like nodding yes to whatever you were going to say.
Yeah.
There's a 12. Don't go 21. It's 12, So there you go. So that's his mom and him. Like, is he in like heaven's rehab? He can't see his mother. Is he, suicide's a whole other way. This is, an oops. It's a good person making a bad decision. He did a lot of good before he left. I feel like, again, he grew up really quick when he was young too. So, I feel like a commitment early, and I feel like going back and forth. I feel like just making that long-term commitment was his problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a lot of things. That's why I feel like his job even. I feel like I'm just bouncing around. I'm going to do this for a number of years, and I feel like I want to do that. So I'm going to go to a card now for you, and I am so much better now with the rainbow. A rainbow is a promise of good fortune coming your way now. It's a no worry symbol. Again, a rainbow is a good fortune symbol. It means no worries. The storm is over. The clouds have cleared. The sun is back out. And what shows up? A rainbow. So this is so many messages for somebody who had a drug addiction, who no longer does, and wants you to know that, right? Even the relationships here, it didn't sit in the poo. It still continued, and it started lightening, and things are better because you could feel the shift. You could feel the shift between him and you. You could feel the shift between his brother and him, There's a better day that's happening right now, not waiting. And he, again, loves his brother. He has to know that the smells and the symbols and the signs and all these things that happen are his efforts being in his life. And I'm just so happy you and your efforts, I'm thankful that you were in our show today.
Choice, I was checked on.
Right, Sue? I even went, who's Sue? I had a couple moments there, but that proves I'm listening to only that. But I want to thank you. Big hugs. Love you for supporting what God needs to do through me. Every Sunday at 2:00. Tell your family and friends. Love to read you again, sweetheart.
Okay, thank you, Teresa.
All right, grateful. Keep enjoying that good life they talked about.
I will.
Yep, you're worthy of it. Love you. Much love. Okay, so just want to say goodbye to everybody, but not too soon. Want to make sure everybody knows. Same bat station, same bat time. Next week, we're doing a show again on the 17th. Mark your calendar. And on the 24th of October, we are doing a show. So next 2 weeks, we're going to get together, right? Yay. All right. God bless you. I love you. And I hope to see you next week at 2:00 here. Bye. Much love, everyone. Be good. Be kind. Okay. We're good. That was great. People were great. They really, understood what Spirit was saying.